Well, welcome in to MincoBulldogs.tv as we get going here for the away game up at Watonga, another district battle game against Watonga and the Minco Bulldogs, and we'll get that going here in just a moment. We got about 4 minutes before we get started. They're going to have the captains come out and all of that. But first off, Mr. Sims, I want to congratulate our softball girls today. They won their regional championship and punched their ticket to go to state. How good was that?
That was great. I tell you what, not only did they win, they won a close, 5-4, I think was the final score in that thing. And a great ball game, and it's always great to go to the state. And I think I've had about 20 kids ask me already, are we having school Thursday? Are we having school?
It'll all depend on when they put it in. And so we'll see who's able to who they'll match up with. There's still games going on. I think until tomorrow possibly there can be some games. And so but a big congratulations to our ladies, the Lady Bulldogs, as they pull off the win in that regional championship today. Won all 3 games in region, able to beat Wynnewood and Hinton twice. And so punch their ticket to state, so they get to go back to state this year. And it's going to be fun to watch them when they have a really good team. So we wanted to start off with a congratulations. And now we'll get you ready kind of here for this football game. This is another district game as we go against Watonga. Watonga last week, they are 2-3. They got beat by Crescent pretty handily last week. And so Minco being able to come in, probably one of the biggest wins they've had in quite a while, I'd say, Mr. Sims, as they beat Cashin. And so I think coming in with some momentum for sure.
Absolutely. And, Watonga got beat handily last week. But I'll tell you what, it's not going to be an easy game. They have a lot of speed, a lot of team speed. And, last year we were up on those guys by about 4 touchdowns at halftime. And they wound up scoring 1 more than we did by the end of the game. But I think our team's pretty focused. The strength of our team's defensive line, it's going to be a fun night.
Yeah, it was a big win last week against Cashin because not only do you get the win, but you also get the opportunity to get 15 points in district. So that's the maximum points you can get if there's a tie or something like that. Those district points count, and so was able to get all 15 points because you beat them 27-8, and so that makes that's a massive thing.
That turnover towards the end of the game, and we were able to get it in the end zone with about a minute and a half left. That was key because that did give us those 15 points.
Yeah, and so that'll loom large for our district standings. So this against Watonga Eagles, last year we played Watonga and we had whooped them in the first half, and they came out and whooped us in the second half, and they ended up beating us by a point, and so came all the way back and beat us last week. Bad taste in, I know, some of these kids' mouth down there as they get ready to play. They remember what the Watonga Eagles did to them last year. And so I know they're thinking through that for sure, as it was not a way to lose because they were up big at half. And so I know they're looking forward to play these Eagles this evening. And so we'll get you started here in just a little bit. Looks like we've got the coin flip. And so Watonga deferred.
Wins the toss and defers.
And so Minco's going to receive and be on offense first. And so they're going to start at the beginning on the west side of the field. And so we'll get going here in a minute. Cameron, you're down there on the sidelines right now. And so kind of the first time to come up to Watonga, this visiting first away game for these Minco Bulldogs in district. And so what do you think of tonight? What are some of the keys you're going to be looking for?
I'm interested to see after that big win with Cashin if they're going to keep up that intensity, keep up the aggressiveness and stuff that they had last week that really carried them through the game. And I'm interested to see on defense how they move pieces around after the injuries they had last week.
Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, I want to see some of those injuries and see what they do. And here comes Minco out onto the field. I think that's a great point. Mr. Sims, you talked about the defense. What about the offensive side? What are you kind of hoping to see on the offensive side of the ball tonight?
I think that as any football game there is, we've got to control that line of scrimmage, Pastor Mike, and that's going to be key to success tonight because we've had a pretty good success this year at shortening games, I think, and having pretty good leads in those shortened games. That's going to come in key again tonight, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. We're going to have to win that battle up front. I love that. I love what they did with some wrinkles in the offense last week. There's a big boom. Wasn't ready for that. All right.
About fell off the press box.
And so I thought somebody was shot. And so really want to be able to see these playmakers get the ball. I know they added some wrinkles, and I loved what they did. And I think they can build off of that as they're not one-dimensional. They can run the ball. They can throw the ball. Last week, They couldn't throw the ball much, but they sure did run the ball pretty well. And in some other weeks, we've seen them just throw the ball really well. And so, interested to see what they do tonight. The coaches have done a really good job getting them prepared. And so, I'm with Cameron tonight. It's going to be interesting with such a big win against Cashin. Will there be a let-up? Will there be a look past? Or will they keep the intensity and be able to win those, like you said, offensive line, defensive line, and be able to score some points tonight?
Absolutely. I tell you another thing that's going to be key, Pastor Mike, winning that turnover battle. We won that big time last week, and that's going to be key tonight as well.
Yeah, we've won that turnover battle quite a bit.
Yes, we have.
And so we're here. We're ready to start. We're about to have 12 minutes here in the first quarter.
12, Reese Nest, and number 2, Ben Birchfield.
So Reese Ness, Ben Birchfield back deep for the Bulldogs. So Minco 1-0 in district. Watonga 0-1, 2-3 overall record for the Eagles.
Aiden Perez set to kick for the Eagles.
So Aiden Perez will kick for Watonga.
I like those white uniforms, Pastor Mike.
Yeah,
they're
looking good out there. It's going to be a short kick. Brummel's going to take it at the 30. He's going to look for a little bit of a crease, gets a couple of blocks, cuts upfield, and he ran about 20 yards to the north or to the south, but didn't get any yards forward.
This is one of those rare east-west fields, isn't it, Pastor Mike?
Yeah, it is. I'm not used to seeing that. Used to going north and south. And so, but they got enough trees on the west side that I'm sure the sun really never bothers. And so the offense will come out. And it looks like we're going to have Clayton Hughes, Ben Birchfield on this side of the field with Little John, Reed McMurtry, Noah Johnson in the backfield, Hunter Molinax all by himself on the far side. And he's going to look to pass at the beginning. And he's going to try to get out. He had somebody open but didn't throw it. And there's going to be a flag right there. Not sure what for.
Possibly a face mask penalty. I'm not sure. They threw it on that tackle, but I don't know.
Threw it a little late. I don't know.
Could be a hold.
Jackson Chapman on the tackle. There is a flag down.
And it is a face mask, so that'll turn into a first down.
15 yards, a big penalty.
Yeah, big penalty.
That's
So let me give you some of these starting linemen. Colton Mendez is the left tackle. Number 72, Gavin Goodman is the left guard. Number 52, Shane Godwin is the center. Number 53 is Zach Willman. And then Ashton Taylor is your right tackle over there. So they're going to go 3 wide on the strong side of the field. He's going to look to throw again. He's going to cut it up. He makes one good cut. He's going to be knocked down, but he's going to get about 8 yards as he looked real quick. It wasn't there, and he took off.
Yep. Good play by Reed.
Yeah, he read that quickly. He wanted to do the quick out. It wasn't there.
Ball is marked at the Eagle 49-yard line.
Really impressed with the Minco turnout tonight, Pastor Mike.
Yeah, good turnout over there on the visitor side. So 2nd down and 2. Going to hand it to Johnson. He's going to try to get the corner. He keeps running out there. He's finally going to fall forward. He's going to get him about 4 yards, and that'll be enough for a first down. And Minco's going to move the chains again. So 1st and 10 on the 45-yard line.
The Eagle 45-yard line, 1st and 10.
Noah just had a burst of speed. I thought he was going to cut inside, then went outside, but he did get the first down.
He got the first down. That's what mattered. So 1st and 10. Molinax is going to come in motion just a little bit. So looking to pass it again. He's going to roll out to the right. He's got Molinax open. He throws it to him wide open, catches it at the 20, makes one cut at the 10, at the 5. He's going to get in. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Hunter Molinax has had 2 big games so far in the last 2 weeks.
Hunter Molinax wide open as they had definitely a miscommunication in the backfield for Watonga, and Hunter Molinax wide open catches it, and he'll score 6 on that. What a pass from Reed McMurtry. Sometimes when you're that open, it's hard to hit it, but he got it there.
He got it right there, and I tell you what, Hunter Molinax, if he gets the ball, he's going to be hard to bring down, Pastor Mike. He's a big boy.
He was trying to tackle him, but they had no chance. And so here's the extra point by McMahon. It's off the side of his foot, and so that'll be no good.
Landon McMahon, the kicker for Minco.
And so that'll be 6-0. as the Bulldogs looked to pass. They ran it once. They threw it all the other times, but McMurtry had to make a couple of moves where he didn't get to really throw the ball, and then he rolled out to his right. I like that. Gave him a clear vision, and Hunter Molinax was wide open on that double move.
Yes, he was. A great play by the Bulldogs, and that rollout move, it was just an impressive play. Good design setup. Good play call by Coach Wardlaw.
Yeah, that was. Cameron, you were looking at it down there. It was right by you. Did you were you able to see the move that Molinax made there to get open, so wide open?
Yeah, he cut up inside and then went outside, and it was a miscommunications on those defensive backs. He was wide open. Reed put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, right on the money. Those are the scary ones when you're that open sometimes. And so good job by McMurtry. Hit him in the numbers, didn't overthrow him or anything like that. And so now they're able to score, and that's a quick 6. There's still 10 minutes and 24 seconds left in this first quarter. So it looks like Hunter Molinax is going to kick off
set to kick
for the Bulldogs. Mr. Sims, we are up here at the top of the press box, and these speakers are right next to our heads. And so hopefully y'all aren't hearing as much as we're hearing it. I don't know.
Well, we're going to see some defense now.
Yeah, time to see our defense.
And, interested to see that defensive line.
Yeah, we'll see what they do. So far, they've dominated this year. So Molinax to kick from the 40-yard line. That's going to be caught about the 30. They're going to cut across the field. He's tackled by his own player.
Oh, my goodness.
That was number 4. Chris Garcia tackled his own player. I'm sure they're going to love that, and they look at film next week.
He brings the ball out.
He saved us a good 10 yards, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
That.
So let me give you some people out on the, let's see, looks like it's going to be Colton Mendez and Hunter Molinax as defensive ends. Ashton Taylor and number 53
Number 10, Tristan.
is Zach Willman.
Zach Willman, yeah.
Those are on the line. Our linebackers are Valdez and Brummel and Pate. And then our cornerbacks are Birchfield and McMurtry. And they're going to run it up. There's Mendez got him, but I think he got a face mask as well.
Face mask, yeah.
So Reese Nest is a safety, and Carson Littlejohn's also the safety. That's who will start on defense.
Mendez on the stop.
So Mendez got the stop, but I think he got some face mask on it, which eerily similar to the same as before.
You have to watch that. You got to just stay away from it.
Yeah, good play there. It's Colton Mendez. This is the first start at defensive end.
Yeah.
He's played our left tackle all season long as far as on offense, but this is his first defensive start.
Well, losing Gage Law, I mean, absolutely having to play with this lineup.
Yeah, and Jake Caruth, both are out. We're going to miss them. Praying for those guys. They both had some no fun injuries. And so a good stop, but grab the face mask. Going to have to shore up that. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles. They're going to hand it off the middle. Ball's on the ground. And I think the Eagles finally jumped on top of it there. That was close.
Ball was down on the ground.
So 2nd down, I believe, 2nd and 9.
Dakota Morris recovers the fumble. 2nd down, Eagles.
That's what you want to do with Watonga. You want to give them a second long.
Yeah, I think so. So far, they've just wanted to run the ball. And so that defensive line is what has been impressive. Ashton Taylor has just been on a tear. He's been a beast on the defensive line. He was the MVP, I felt like, of that game last week against Cashin.
Absolutely.
He just caused havoc. And they're going to fake that and go around the end. There's Brummel trying to grab him. And finally, they gets down Birchfield and Taylor able to get him. That shows you the athletic ability of Ashton Taylor. He just gets down the line.
Yeah, he went down the line across the field, really, and I mean, just made a heck of a hit on the quarterback.
So it'll be 3rd down and 6.
Ball is marked at the Minco 47-yard line.
So at the Minco 47-yard line, 3rd down and 6. And so got him in a third and long, we'll call it. Going to look to pass. He's got somebody open, but there's McMurtry. He threw it to the wrong guy.
Had a guy wide open.
Yeah, he threw it to the guy on the outside. The guy in the middle was wide open, and he did not see him and didn't throw him, so got lucky. It was Brummel, the linebacker, that was trying to stick with him, but he threw it out to the double coverage, and the Bulldogs were ready for it. And so this will make it 4th and 6, and I believe they're sending in their punt team.
Well, that's how you want to start that series there, or stop that series, and that's how you want to start the game.
Yeah, nothing really happened. You just had a face mask, so the penalty was their only yardage they were able to get.
Garcia is set to kick for the Eagles in punt formation.
Looks like Landon McMahon is deep for the Bulldogs.
He's a little speedster. If he has a little crease, he can give some wiggle room.
Yeah, he's a freshman, and he can go. So the punt up in the air doesn't get too far. They're going to let it bounce backwards, and they're going to pick it up about the 27-yard line, and that's where the Bulldogs will start. So good first defensive possession there. And so a little bit of luck that he didn't throw it to the right guy, because that guy had one deep right there. The safety help wasn't there for him, and they'll probably go back to that in a little bit. They're going to have to correct that one.
This is Watonga's third game on this field. Brand new turf.
Yeah.
They're in a construction phase, and a lot of new facilities over here over the next year will be going into this football field.
It is a nice looking.
It is.
Nice looking for sure.
We need us a track like that, Pastor Mike.
Yeah, we do, don't we? Yeah, that would be kind of nice. So 4 wide, Little John Mullinax on the far side, Hughes and Birchfield on the near side, Johnson behind McMurtry. And they're going to run a little option there, and he could have pitched it. Oh, he does.
Oh.
And Johnson jumps on it. So it'll be 2nd down and 9. I don't know about that one.
That had disaster written all over it. Thank goodness for Noah's ability to get that ball.
Yeah, for sure. And so I thought he should have pitched it a little bit earlier. He tried to cut up, and he was tackled. Nobody was out on Johnson. He pitches that a little bit earlier. There was quite a bit of green grass to run on. And so we'll go 2nd down and 9. He's going to throw it over to Birchfield, and it bounces. Might need to jump on it.
Yeah,
it will be incomplete.
Intended for Birchfield.
And so 3rd and 9. He hesitated on that quick screen.
He did.
And so he's going to have to get his rhythm right now. He's not quite. I don't know if he's not figuring out what Watonga's doing right now. He's still kind of working on it. It seems like McMurtry is.
Yeah, that was almost a lateral type pass.
Yeah.
I thought it was a backwards pass.
And so he's going to look to pass again. Hughes is open in the middle, but he couldn't get it to him. He's going to be sacked, and that'll make it 4th down and 11.
Yeah, Hughes was wide open.
Hughes was open in the middle. He gave up on it a little bit too quick. But there was Eagles coming after him, and so that'll make it 4th and 11. Going to have to punt away. So back deep is Morris.
Set to punt for the Minco Bulldogs.
McMurtry's going to punt. So not the offensive series you wanted there. Good punt right there.
Punt.
Got good distance. Going to get a bounce. Kind of checked up, and so they'll catch it. Mullinax is down it at the 43-yard line.
Pretty good punt. Yeah, I noticed on this turf that there's not a lot of give. I mean, just
it's kind of checked up, hasn't it? Yeah, kind of checking up a little bit. And so the defense will come back out. Looks like the same 11 will be out there. So on the 43-yard line.
I think Reed's had a little confusion
1st and 10
tonight, Pastor.
Yeah, he doesn't look in rhythm at the moment. He doesn't look like he knows where he wants to go. And so 1st and 10 here.
Defense needs to get a good stop.
They're going to hand it off the middle.
Garcia,
that's how you start.
Tackled by Carter Pate. Hunter Mullinax got back into the backfield, made him cut quickly. Man, if you can get in the backfield that fast, it's going to cause some trouble for the offense, that's for sure.
Carter Pate just has the knack to make some good defensive plays.
Yeah, good tackle there. Hunter Mullinax definitely was the one that blew it up. And, man, when you got to cut 5 yards deep into your own backfield, it's probably not going to turn out very well. And so 2nd and 8. Going to hand it off again, and there is Hunter Mullinax again. And he throws him down. Brummel helps him out a little bit. And that'll back him up a yard. Another tackle for a loss. It'll be 3rd and 9 with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first quarter.
Our defensive line right now is just dominating the Watonga offensive line.
And that's what they've dominated every offensive line this year. Man, I think if you were going to say what's the best thing you do as a Minco football team, I would say defensive line.
Absolutely. And football games are one of the line.
That's
Pastor
right.
Mike.
That's right. Makes everybody better. So going to look to pass. There's the flare. It's wide open. They're out there to stop it. Oh, he able to get a few more yards.
He's going to be a little short.
McMurtry tackled him, but that might be close enough where they might go for it. Had him stopped for about it was going to be 4th and 5, but he jumped forward, and now it's 4th and 2.
Watch for don't jump off sides.
So he's going to run it. He made a nice little cut. Taylor got him. I don't think he got it.
He did not get it. He's a yard short.
And he did not, and that'll be a turnover on downs. What a tackle by Ashton Taylor.
Yeah.
The beast.
That was caused by penetration that messed up the rhythm of the quarterback on that run. Great play by the defense.
Yeah, man, Ashton Taylor, it was a good cut by the quarterback, but Taylor just ate up all that room quickly and was able to knock him down. He is impressive. He is impressive. So 1st and 10 on the 48-yard line of the Bulldogs as we go down to 5 minutes and 34 seconds. Maybe this offense can find a little rhythm. It's really been one play. That's it so far. The big deep pass to Mullinax.
Yeah, we got to get something going here on this drive and score.
So Watonga playing a 3-4. We haven't really looked at a 3-4 this year. Cashin played it a little bit last week. He's going to throw it over to Little John, and he drops it.
Jiminy Christmas.
Started running before he had it, didn't he?
Yeah, our offense just isn't quite there right now. They'll get there, I think, and make some good plays.
So 2nd and 10, 5 minutes and 31 seconds left in this first quarter. Bulldogs have a 6-0 lead, trying to get some offensive rhythm. They got Birchfield down here with single coverage. And he's going to fake it, and he's going to look Birchfield's way, and he doesn't throw it. He's going to run to the outside, makes a nice little cut. He's going to get himself plenty of yards to get a first down. He's down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a Bulldog first down.
Reed is fast. If he can break the crease, breaking something open, he's going to get some yards.
I don't know if he watched something on film or something, but he's a little hesitant on throwing that ball.
He is.
I thought Birchfield was open again there, but he didn't throw it. And I think we've seen some open players, but he's kind of wanting to pull it. Maybe this defensive line is getting to him quick. We might watch that. And he's going to run it. He goes up the middle. He's going to get himself about 4 yards, so good carry right there.
Ernesto Duenas on the tackle.
And so McMurtry doing a lot of the running right now.
Minco, ball is marked at the Eagle 36
So 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line with 5 minutes left in this first quarter. And so the offense trying to find some rhythm. McMurtry is kind of taking it on his shoulders right now. He's the one who's running the ball. And they're going to stack up the line right here. So they're going to re-look at this. It looks like an all-out blitz here. So going to be single coverage on the outsides.
I don't know that I want to cover Ben single.
And so they do come after him. He's going to have to throw it up to, and Birchfield doesn't go.
McMurtry's pass falls incomplete.
Something happened there on that play. I don't know, the miscommunication, something.
Yeah, I missed it. Birchfield should have seen that. That was an all-out blitz. That's a hot read, and so you got to be able to know what the situation is and go get it. And so didn't get that one. So once again, offense just a little off here as we go down to 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in this first quarter. 3rd down and 6. Definitely 4-down territory, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, 2 plays get 6 yards here, 7.
So we'll see what
7 safely, huh?
7 safely, that's right. Hughes in motion. Going to hand it off to Johnson up the middle. Not much there. He's going to roll forward for 2.
Johnson on the carry.
So it'll make it 4th down and 4.
Short gain on the play. Octavian Brown on the tackle. That'll bring up 4th down.
So
4 to go for Minco. Ball is marked at the Watonga 34-yard line.
So that Watonga defensive line, I don't see the Minco offensive line getting a big push at this moment.
No, and this is a place where you really need Jake Caruth, and we don't have him. But this is where you would see normally Jake Caruth run the ball.
Yeah. So going to look to pass. He rolls out. He's getting chased. Throws it just out of the hands of Birchfield.
Falls incomplete.
So that'll be a turnover on downs.
Pass intended for Birchfield.
And they're just not in rhythm right now.
Yeah, we're having some offensive woes right now. I look for him to correct that and get that fixed. But up to the defense to have another stop here.
Turnover on
Yeah.
downs, first and
Hey,
10.
Cameron, you're down there. What's it kind of feel like on the offensive side? Just can't get the rhythm right now.
Yeah, I think Watonga's doing a good job of keeping them out of rhythm by blitzing a lot. They even had 6 guys on the line at one point.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's definitely messing with Reed. Can't quite find his rhythm. Can't get his feet set because he's getting chased a little bit. So 3 minutes, 51 seconds left in this first quarter. Watonga's got first and 10 on the 34-yard line. Going to look to throw a little screen pass, and it's dropped.
Dobbins pass
Just kind of some ugly football right now, isn't it?
It is. I look for Minco to be able to overcome this, though, and start getting some good plays offensively pretty soon.
Yeah, so the defense is going to continue to have to step up like they have all year and not allow this Watonga Eagle offense. It's homecoming. They're going to play with a little bit more passion. That's what we did last week against Cashin.
Yeah.
So probably similar circumstances as we walk in here with a really good record. And they beat us last year, so they've got a little confidence probably.
They do.
And they're trying to find their first district win. So 2nd and 10 as that incomplete pass fell to the grass. Gonna look to run. There's nothing there. Oh man. Hunter Molinex and Carter Pate put a hurt on him right there, and there is nowhere to run.
No, he planted him in the ground, and that quarterback shook up a little bit. That kind of plays into the psyche of Watonga when those tackles happen, too.
Yeah. So a big tackle for a loss there. And so that's going to be 3rd down and 12. And, man, did they Carter Pate and Hunter Molinex. Hunter Molinex is living in the backfield right now.
Yes, he is.
He is winning that battle every time. So that's number 10. That's your right defensive end.
You put a team in 3rd and long, I mean, your odds of stopping them are pretty good and forcing a punt. Or
they're going to look to throw. There's a little cross. There's Valdez misses him. And so McMurtry finally brings him down at the 45. They had him stopped before the first down, but didn't make the tackle right there.
Got a tackle.
Valdez went up high, and he needed to go down low to tackle him, and he was able to break it. So
Watonga has a pretty decent receiving core, Pastor Mike.
Yeah, 1st and 10 right there. That was just a kind of a lazy cross, and got into that linebacker's view, and it did not work. And there's Molinex again. It drops him for another 2 yards. They might have to choose to do something else than that.
I think that quarterback, if he's not careful, he's going to.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of hits.
He's taking a lot of hits. Hard hits.
Ball is marked at the Minco 47-yard
so
line.
2nd and 12.
Yeah, they got to clean that tackle, those things up.
That's a freshman, Valdez, taking Jake Caruth's spot. And so he played good last week when he came in. And so coming in there, he made the play. He was right there. You just got to bring him down. So 2nd and 12. He's going to look to pass. He throws it deep. Little John's there. So is Brummel. Oh, and he throws a flag.
You got to be kidding me.
That was not even.
You got to be kidding me, referee.
Oh, he looked like Brummel got maybe a little tangled up, but that did not affect the play.
No, that did not affect the play at all.
Thought it was well overthrown, and so he's going to throw that flag there. And there's the defensive pass interference.
Pass interference is the call against Minco.
That's not a good call.
And it'll be a 1st down. I think you get 10 out of that. So Shane Godwin's going to come in for Colton Mendez. That was the same play that they ran before that they didn't throw it to. And they threw it this time. Brummel seemed to catch up a little bit better.
Yeah.
He's going to need that safety help. Little John was there, but just a little too much contact, I guess, for that referee.
A little bit too much contact. Tough call, but hey, let's stir it up and don't let him score.
That's right. So 1st and 10 here on the 32-yard line of the Bulldogs. He's going to look to throw again. Wide open, caught at the 20. Breaks one tackle. Finally, Valdez brings him down at the 11-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 at the 11-yard line, and this is they're able to they're finding something here in the passing, and they're going to have to get to that quarterback, so he can't just stand back there and make an easy throw.
Yeah, that pressure on the quarterback is key to our defense.
So they're going to try to run the ball. They're finding a little bit of room, and he's going to roll in.
Yeah.
He carried it for about 6 yards there, and that's a touchdown for Watonga.
There's that cannon again. Yeah, that was good. That's a good drive by Watonga. Give them credit.
Good, yeah.
Got a little help from the official, but that was a good drive by Watonga. They took it to us.
Yeah, missed a tackle there, and then got a penalty flag on interference, and then right there you had a couple guys on you, but they couldn't bring him down, and so they're able to score 6. And so for the extra point here.
Walker set to kick for the Eagles.
So the Eagles get ready to kick the extra point here. It's up, and it is no good, so the tie will stay 6-6.
Kick is no good.
Well, we're going to have to clean this thing up a little bit, Pastor Mike.
Well, we were kind of wondering, would there be a letdown?
Yeah.
And so, well, Cameron, did you get to see that pass interference down there? Did you think they got him a little bit before the ball got there?
I think there was a little touching and grabbing, but it was on both sides, and I think it was overthrown ball. I don't think it would have affected the play.
Yeah, but I guess we can whine, but it's not going to do anything, is it?
No.
And so the defense kind of getting even. Well, Cameron, you're kind of down there on the sideline. How's the fans feel? How's the attitude right now? We kind of talked about it. Is there going to be a letdown from last week?
Yeah, I think things have started out kind of flat. It's kind of doesn't seem like they're really ready, but it's really starting to come around. They're getting kind of more excited, pumping each other up on the sidelines. I think it's going to turn around here.
Turn around right here. So we'll see if the offense can get going. Mr. Sims, what do you think they need to do on offense?
I think they need to relax.
Yeah.
I think we're playing a little tentative, a little fearful almost, if you will. Just throw it, see what happens. Because I think that we've had some many open receivers.
Yeah.
Just throw it to them.
We've got a lot of playmakers. We got to get them the ball and let them make a play. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got to figure out that blitz situation and block that a little bit better.
Yeah, I think so too. I agree, and I wouldn't be afraid to run the ball too, get that play action. And so I think you're right. I think take a big breath, calm down, trust your offense.
Yep.
Yeah.
What a beautiful night out here tonight.
Yeah, beautiful night. And so onside kick, nice job by Valdez.
Onside kick attempt is recovered by the Bulldogs.
Wow, I'm surprised they went for the onside there.
I am too, and
recovers.
And Valdez, nice job by the freshman there.
Yeah, it really did. It gives us some great field position.
Yeah, excellent field position, man. With that kind of drive and defense stopped them last time. I'm surprised they went for that, but hey, we'll take it, right?
Absolutely.
Thank you, Watonga Eagles. We'll take it at the 50. And so the offense is going to come out. We'll see if we can get things going. So it looks like we're going to be three wide on the far side. That's Hughes, Littlejohn, and Mullinax. Ben Birchfield by himself on the near side. That's Johnson behind McMurtry. Got it to Birchfield. He's trying to find a little room. He finally gets to the outside. He breaks one tackle and falls forward for about 8 yards. And wow, did he get some yardage right there?
He did. I thought he was going to be tackled for a lot less yardage, but he's so fast.
He did a little speed, and he broke a few tackles right there. And so second down and 8. And that's kind of what you were talking about. Take a breath, get the ball to the playmakers and see what they can do. And there's Birchfield with a great run. So second down and 2 with 1 minute 22 seconds left in this first quarter. They're going to hand it off up the middle. No, McMurtry keeps it. He's got some room, makes 2 miss. The second one gets him.
Well, this cameraman's terrible right now because it's me, and I got totally faked out on that play.
Gain good enough for a Minco first down. Ball is marked at the Watonga 34-yard line.
Give yourself a little room there. There we go. So first and 10 at the 34-yard line. He's going to hand it off at the middle.
Johnson on the carry.
Noah's a tough runner.
Yeah, he is.
Host of Eagles on the stop.
He got a hard-earned 2 yards right there.
I mean, he was stopped in the backfield and got 2 yards. Pretty good job there, right?
2-yard line.
Yeah,
Noah.
Got something out of it. Once again, there was another defensive lineman in the backfield for the Eagles, and so they're causing some disruption, making it tough on these Bulldogs right now. And there's the old faithful. It works again.
It does, and we'll take that 5 yards.
I'm so glad I found a name for that, the old faithful. I can't wait to call that every time. And so that'll give us another 5 yards. That'll make it second down and 3. That makes a big difference. So 28 seconds left in this first quarter. It's amazing how that just continues to work.
Yeah, it is.
27-yard line.
And
so second and short. 2 wide on each side. He's going to look to a quick pass to Little John and misses it again.
McMurtry's pass falls incomplete.
Little too much heat on that one, wasn't there?
It was a little bit too hard, but right through his hands.
Yes.
We're going to hit that tonight, and he's going to get some yards out of that, I promise you.
Yeah, it was a little too quick. I like the rhythm on that a little bit better. So 17 seconds left in the first quarter.
I think we're starting to kind of generate a little bit of momentum here. And
I like the switch here. Carter Pate's going to come in. He plays more of an H-back, kind of a fullback, kind of a tight end type player that comes in. He's going to line up, give us some extra blockers. And so 3rd down and 3. And there's the handoff up the middle. He's going to find some room. I think he might make himself
I got a first down.
It's going to be super close.
It's going to be really close.
He's going to get all the way to the 29-yard line, which looks like where they're supposed to get, and they do move the chains. So good job bringing in that extra blocker. Carter Pate, he gave him just enough room, and Johnson wiggles his way through, squirms his way through, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. And so we've got a tie. The Minco Bulldogs are 6. The Watonga Eagles are 6. And that's the end of the first quarter. And so find a little bit of rhythm on offense finally. And so, well, Cameron, there's the first quarter. Not quite what we were hoping for, but we're finally finding a little rhythm. How they finding a little rhythm now on offense? What do you think's happened?
I think they're just playing the way they wanted to when they came out here. I think they came out a little flat, and now they're just out there dominating the line. I think the line's made the difference here. They've kind of stepped it up and done a little bit better and knocked back that defensive line.
Hey, that was a nice job getting over the chain gang right there.
Yeah, we were pretty sluggish in that first quarter, and I think that we're starting to wake up just a little bit. And
yeah, I think so too. I think that's the hard part about football, playing every single week. You have that huge win against Cashion. Once you have that big win and then that emotional high, and then you kind of think a little bit bigger of yourselves maybe. You kind of come out like it's going to be no problem. This Watonga team got whooped last week, and so you kind of come in with that. And so
the homecoming thing going too.
Yeah, and now all of a sudden it's like maybe not. So you got punched in the mouth. And let's see what they do. I think this announcer here at the football field he has his level set at 12 out of 10.
I think you're right.
He is so loud.
I'm not saying it's annoying, but I'm kind of annoyed.
So quick pass to Birchfield, see if he can make a move. He does get to the outside. He's to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Ben Birchfield with the speed. Gets it in the end zone.
And that's exactly what you have to do, is get it to your playmakers. Get it to your playmakers, and those things happen.
I like the adjustment from the coaches, getting out of his hand quickly for Reed, not having to wait for something to happen, but getting out of there quickly, and so able to score that. And so extra point here for Landon McMahon. Clayton Hughes to hold it, gets it down. Kick is up.
That's good.
And it just squeaks through. So that'll make it 13-6.
Well, that's a big drive, 50-yard drive, and some really – I felt like we kind of took some momentum back from this football game on that drive, Pastor Mike.
For sure. I go back to I'm very surprised that Watonga did an onside kick. That's what started it. They had kind of momentum on their side. Why you would kick an onside kick right there, I don't know. That's crazy to me. But that's what they did, and so the Bulldogs able to go – take advantage of it.
Yeah, and here on this series, we're going to have to make sure we cover those receivers a little bit better and watch those routes. Of course, they were aided by kind of a tough call.
Yeah,
but they made some good plays.
Yeah, I think so too. They're definitely wanting to pass the ball right now. So we're going to have to make sure that we really shore up the defensive backfield and our defensive line, who usually gets to the quarterback. They're going to have to do just that.
Yes.
I guess we're just not used to anybody scoring on us very much, are we?
Not very much. And,
we're critical with the 6 point that were scored in the first quarter. That's it.
Molinak set to kick for Minco.
I kind of think that We're going to hope they don't score too many more.
Morris back deep for Watonga.
So Mullinax to kick. And here we go. 11 minutes, 53 seconds left in this half. That's going to bounce. Oh, it's going to bounce off of him. He's going to have to pick it up at the 25. He does. And there's a host of Bulldogs there. I think Valdez is the one that I'll give it to, but there was a few more that were there for sure.
You know, Valdez last week coming in for injured Jake Caruth.
Yeah.
Played his game of the year last week, and he's continued that to play pretty well.
Yeah. So here we go. So it looks like Mullinax and Mendez, Taylor, and Willman out there on the defensive line. Pate, Valdez, and Brummel, linebackers. Birchfield, Littlejohn, Nest, and McMurtry out there for the defense back. Quarterback's going to go right up the middle. He's going to be brought down.
The ball carrier.
That was Carter Pate, and then Valdez helped cleaned it up, but he's going to give him about 6 yards.
Second down,
So 2nd down and 4.
Ball is spotted at the Watonga.
They found a little room right there.
Quarterback's pretty fast.
Yeah, they're not afraid to run him, that's for sure. That's the first time we've seen him get up the middle, though. There hadn't been much room to run. So 2nd down and 4.
Really need a big defensive play here on this offensive series.
Yeah, it'd be nice to
generate some emotion and momentum here.
Yeah, nice to get this ball back right here. And I believe there was some movement right there. That'll back it up 5 yards.
That's a very costly penalty for Watonga.
That is, boy. You had a 2nd and 4. So that'll make it 2nd and 9, and so you're sitting in a good spot right there. So 2nd down and 9.
Down for Watonga. Ball is spotted at the Watonga 27-yard line.
So 2nd down and 9. Maybe 2nd down and 8. He's going to look to pass. There's the quick out. He's tackled, knocked out of bounds by Brummel. But he's going to get him about, about 4 yards there. It's going to be 3rd down and 5.
It's a big defensive play right here, Pastor Mike. Trying to get this ball back and put some real pressure on Watonga if he can go up 2 scores, but got to put a stop to it right here.
Good tackle there by Brummel, the freshman. Got him out of bounds. That's what you got to have. If they're going to catch it, you got to tackle him. Can't give him the extra yards.
Yep.
And so 3rd down and 5. He's going to look over to this out, and he throws it over his head.
That was a well-covered play. Aiden Brummel had that thing covered.
I think so. He just was going to have to make the tackle, but they threw it over the running back as the running back just kind of flared out, trying to get a little movement. They're liking that out pattern right now and trying to find some room. They've definitely, you can tell they're not interested in running the ball too much.
No, and we should, Pastor Mike, have pretty good field position after this punt.
I think so. Landon McMahon's going to be back to return it. And it bounced.
Yep.
He's still going to kick it, and it
not
flutters.
A very good kick.
Don't let it hit you. And oh man, he should have probably ran that. And it's going to be at the 42-yard line of the Watonga Eagles, and that is, like you said, great field position.
It's a big break for Minco. Bad snap and about a 15-yard punt, maybe 10-yard punt.
Yeah, just barely. And so a good field position again for these Bulldogs, and so that's paying off. The defense doing their job. This time getting a 3 and out, and so we asked them to step up, and they stepped up right there. And so Watonga's wanting to pass, and so they were ready for it this time. So it'll be 1st and 10. Mullinax is going to be on the near side. Looks like we have a tight end as well. And Birchfield's going to cut back. He's going to try to get around. He does. He's got a little room. This is Hughes. Never mind. Sorry. And he's going to get himself about 11 yards there. What a run by Clayton Hughes.
That was. He completely reversed field, from the direction of the play and got up, 12 or 13 yards. Great job by Clayton Hughes.
Yeah, he was able to outrun. That defender was chasing him. If he could have got him, it would have been a loss.
Yeah.
But he is able to get past him, get around him, and Hughes gets him about 11 yards, and it'll be 1st and 10 on the 31-yard line.
I'm liking some of the aggressiveness I'm seeing from the Bulldogs right now.
I do too. Going to throw the slant to Mullinax. He catches it. And he's going to get himself about 6 yards there, maybe 7.
Mullinax on the reception.
Oh, and he got all the 10, didn't he?
He got a first down.
All right, they gave him a good spot there. So he got about 11 yards there, and that'll be 1st and 10.
It's called turf-eye. Turf-eye with its artificial turf. I thought he was short, too.
I like the quickness that Reed McMurtry's getting the ball out of his hand right now. And so he's not holding on to it very long, so good. And they're going to come up with that whole
here.
blitz again.
I'd try to run a little option here, but I'm not a coach.
See what they do. I wouldn't mind throwing up to Birchfield or Mullinax.
Absolutely.
So we'll see what they do here, 1st and 10. He's going to throw the slant. Oh,
yep.
Nice pass, nice catch by Hughes. He's going to get himself about 6 yards, and that's a laser right there, wasn't it?
Yeah, and you outcoached me that time, I'll tell you that for sure.
I think that's what you got to do. You got to have that hot read, a quick pass, get it out of your hands. When there's no linebackers behind you, it leaves that wide open.
Yep.
And so 9 minutes, 22 seconds left in this first half. They're keeping Pate in.
Pate can really lead with some blocks.
Yeah, that's really kind of helping on the line, giving a little bit of.
We're going to have to hurry up. We're going to have to call a timeout.
Yeah, a little bit of extra time. They are going to call that timeout. So it's going to be 2nd down and 4. Ball's on the 13-yard line.
Minco.
And so that feels a little bit better.
Yeah.
Well, Cameron, as you kind of watching this offense, they're starting to kind of calm down a little bit. Boy, Reed's getting it out of his hand pretty quick. How do you like that down there, kind of seeing that? Is that a good move by the coaches there?
Yeah, I think they really kind of figured it out because Watonga's being really aggressive and sending a lot of guys to the quarterback, so they're getting out of his hands fast, and they kind of found that hole, and I think they're just abusing it.
Yeah, absolutely. I like that. That was a good adjustment there by the coaches to start getting it out of his hand. And, man, now he's going to start having a little confidence, huh, Mr. Sims? And then maybe some big things can open up.
Absolutely, and we had a few drops early, but Clayton Hughes caught a couple of nice ones and made some good plays. I like the aggressive play calling right now. They are really, they're attacking. That's exactly what we need to see.
Yeah, they're definitely kind of putting the defense on their heels right now, and so they're coming after him. And I like the adjustment. That's pretty good. And so these coaches always do a good job with adjustments, and usually it's at halftime, but here we found it in the middle of the game. And so that means you're able to communicate to your players what you want, and they're making adjustments on the fly.
Yep.
That's a good thing to know. That's a good thing to know that you can do as a coach, that you can make adjustments at the fly. And these kiddos down here, they're just high school kids, just teenagers, are being able to make that adjustment. That means they understand the offense and the defense. And so 2nd down and 4. Johnson behind McMurtry. They're going to load up the box again.
Daring them to run, aren't they?
They've got 8 in the box, just daring them to pass. Going to throw it out to Birchfield, Hughes. And he doesn't go anywhere.
No.
In fact, he loses one.
Hughes on the reception.
Watonga has some speed out there on the edge.
They definitely have speed. So it'll make it 3rd and 5. So 3rd and 5, it's 4-down territory. I'd like to see maybe a run here. But if they load the box again, then maybe you'd try to get it to one of your playmakers. And so Hughes couldn't break the tackle there. It's really 1v1 whenever you kind of make that. You got to just make your man miss, and you got a lot of room to run, but couldn't make that man miss. And so they're going to back out of it. They're going to run the ball right up the middle.
Yep.
And he's going to fall forward. He might have the first down.
It's going to be close or maybe just a tad short, but not much.
He had a hole to run through right up the middle, and Johnson was able to get close. And I think it's going to be inches from a first down.
Yeah.
Or no, they're going to call it. I believe they're going to move the chains, and so it'll be 1st and goal.
No, it is. Wow.
1st and goal on the 9-yard line, so just got enough.
Oh, that's
got him offsides.
Yeah.
The Old Faithful works again. Gotta love the Old Faithful for the 2nd time in this half, able to get a free 5 yards. And that'll make a coach pull their hair out, won't it?
Yes, it will.
Against the Eagles.
Kind of like
And so we got a coach up here by us. He was agreeing. And so first and goal on the 4-yard line. And so they're going to hand it off to. Oh, ball's on the ground. The Eagles recover it.
Yeah, not what you want to see there.
McMurtry and Johnson confuse it. And so he put it in his pocket. And Johnson tried to take it. McMurtry tried to keep it. And you end up with it on the grass, and then it goes back to Watonga. That is a horrible turnover right there.
It really is, and we had one of those last week, but not on the 6-yard line.
At the Watonga 7-yard line.
Got to clean that up. Yeah, we saw that. I think I've seen that 3 games in a row. That happened at Merritt as well. And so 3 games in a row, we've seen that ball hit the grass. McMurtry's going to have to do a little bit better. As a quarterback, you got to make quicker decisions. So looking to pass again over the middle. Little John was there. He tackles him, but that's going to be 9 yards. So 2nd and 1. They're finding a little success here on these passes.
Yeah, turnovers are just the momentum changer, Pastor Mike.
Huge
momentum changer. You cannot have them.
Yeah, you're about to go up by 2 scores, and all of a sudden you're not. And so 2nd down and 1 on the 21-yard line. 7 minutes left in this first half, sorry.
Garcia on the carry.
There's a quick tackle by Mendez, but I think it might be enough for a first down. He only got a yard, but that's all they needed. And it does. It moves the chains, so 1st and 10.
First down.
Yeah, it's important for the defense to get a stop here and eliminate any momentum that Watonga might get here.
Yeah, for sure. So 1st and 10 on the 22-yard line. Or no, sorry, on the 17-yard line. Going to hand that one off. Oh, and he is hit hard from behind. Hunter Molinax. Boy, he was headhunting there.
Yeah, that was a good football tackle. Just solid.
That was aggressive. That was mean. The senior tired of seeing that happen, so he decided to get another tackle. That's another tackle for loss for Hunter Molinax. Well, he came screaming off that defensive end position and tackled him quickly. So 2nd down and 11. Ball's on the 16-yard line. What a big tackle there by Molinax. 6 minutes, 16 seconds. Looking to the pass. There goes the out again.
Ooh! Get him down.
Pass complete.
McMurtry trying to go for the big hit. He did that last week. He tried to go for the big hit. He hits him, but he's not wrapping up. He's going to have to wrap up, so able to get another yard.
Here, Pastor Mike.
3rd down and 6.
We got to stop this one to get the ball back.
At the Watonga 21-yard line.
There again, this has been a pretty fast-moving game.
So McMurtry comes off the field. McMahon comes back out. Yeah, I don't like that going for the big hit. I want to see him wrap up and just get him down. Tried to get an offsides there. Didn't work. So 3rd and 6. We're down to 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
Cover. Oh, nice job.
And boy, that was close to being pass interference.
Yeah.
But Carter Pate was right on the money on that tackle, hitting right at the same time as the ball was getting there. And so an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock at 5 minutes and 22 seconds left in this first half, and they're going to have to punt with a 4th and 6.
Good job for our defense stepping up there, and that was a horrible turnover. There's no way to describe it. It was horrible on the 6-yard line, and good job, defense.
Yeah, defense steps up again.
And we should have pretty good field position again here, Pastor Mike.
So even though McMurtry kind of missed the tackle there, he did hit him hard enough. The other guys got there to knock him out of bounds. And they got an incomplete pass there, so they're going to see a punt. Oh, and there's no way to get the punt off. Oh, he finally does.
Stay away from it.
And it bounces backwards. And another about 15-yard punt. Boy, did they get back there. What a great special teams play right there.
That was, and I thought they were just going to tackle him for the loss. And
somehow he squirmed through and still got the punt off.
That was amazing, but we got to take advantage of this opportunity, Pastor Mike, and score.
Yeah, good field position again. There was 3 Bulldogs back there trying to block the punt, and he got around them and able to kick it, but it didn't go anywhere. So 1st and 10 on the 32-yard line. We've been living on the Eagles side, but you can't just live over there. You got to punch it in.
Yes, sir.
So they're starting to find a little rhythm until that turnover happened. Maybe they can continue with that rhythm here. So see if this offensive line can begin to make some push off of this line, push this defensive line back a little bit. And there's the handoff. He's going to make a nice little cut. Going to fall for about 2 yards. That was a pretty good tackle coming from behind. I thought he was going to get a little more.
Yeah, I did too. And the defender turned around and made a really great play on that to stop it.
He really did. And so they're starting to see a little movement there. He got a couple yards. There was a little bit of a crease. He made a cutback, got tackled from behind. So 2nd down and 8 on the 30-yard line. 4 minutes, 48 seconds. He's going deep. He's got him. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Clayton Hughes.
McMurtry's pass complete.
Perfect pass from Reed McMurtry to Clayton Hughes for a Bulldog touchdown.
They ran some kind of play there, Pastor Mike, that just it's almost like they were slow and then boom, he takes off.
He did. He took off. And so had plenty of time by the offensive line, and he is able to break out and break away. And so McMahon will get up to try to kick another extra point. High snap, got it down, kick up, looks good. It is good.
Pastor Mike, next week we have a big game. A big at our house.
Yeah.
It's a good opponent.
Yeah.
Second quarter.
Yeah, get to play CHA next week.
Yeah,
Christian Heritage.
They beat Hinton last week.
They did in a close game. I think they won it at the end, and so there's going to be lots of good games, I think. And so this is a good game so far. We're finally starting to hit the gas pedal. And so, hey, Cameron, what'd you see on that play there as those receivers? What kind of route combination did they run to get open so much?
Birchfield and Hughes were both running slants, and I think they just created some confusion for the defensive backs, and they kind of run into each other, and Clayton just broke up field and was wide open.
Yeah, McMurtry put it on the dot. Boy, that was a nice touch pass. Hit him right in the numbers on the run, and so an easy touchdown for Clayton Hughes, able to score from McMurtry. And so that takes the Bulldogs 20 to the Eagles 6. 4 minutes, 35 seconds left in this first half. And I think the Bulldogs fans over there that are sitting in the stands and the Bulldogs fans watching can take a little bit of a breath, right?
Yeah.
A little bit of like, okay, that's the Bulldog football we're used to seeing.
And this is the point in the game where we just got to continue that pressure defensively and offensively.
Yeah, that's right. Defense really starting to step up, play well. And so it looks like they're finally getting enough people out on the field. Hard to play with 10 players, needed all 11.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm not a coach, but that's what I would want. So Molinak's ready to kick. He's going to kick it down to about the 25-yard line. It bounces. He's going to run forward. There's Molinax.
On the return.
You've called his name out a lot tonight.
Molinax makes the tackle.
Hughes makes the stop.
It's going to be at about the 38-yard line.
Eagles.
So 1st and 10 at the 38. That's not a bad return there. That's probably better field position than the Eagles have had here recently.
Watonga 38-yard line.
So I think the defensive line continue to do that, and the defensive backs, they're not looking for anything deep so far.
No.
Everything's kind of been in front, so I think you got to kind of think through that. They might try to hit one, but right now they're just trying to kind of out pattern, slant pattern, something quick, and get it out of their hands. Looks like we're going to call a timeout.
An official's timeout for something.
I'm not sure yet. Something with the running back.
Carter Pate stirring
So
up
he had
the
to,
fans a little bit. With
He's
a little
getting them
motion.
going over there. He's pumping them up. Good. Well, we filled up the stands over there, didn't we?
Well, we did, and
I see a lot on the side, or kind of along the fence row. And so a lot of
Really,
Bulldog fans made the trip. So 1st and 10. And that's going to be a little bit of early movement, and that'll back the Eagles up. Another 5 yards to make it 1st and 15. And so that's what happens when you know that defensive line is putting that much pressure. When that defensive line is putting that much pressure, you kind of get ready to try to hurry up and get there, and all of a sudden you've gone too early.
yes, sir. And
Mr. Sims, I think you got scared there.
yeah, it caught me off guard. I don't know why. It's been going on all night.
So there, he's going to run it. Valdez makes him cut.
Dobbins on the quarterback
And he falls
draw.
down. He's going to get about 6 yards. He had quite a bit of room there.
Yeah, I'm surprised he went down
Second
there.
down, Eagles.
He's taken quite a few hits.
So
So
he has. He's a little gun shy.
So 2nd and 9. We're down to 4 minutes, 15 seconds in this first half. So they got plenty of time. The Eagles have all 3 of their timeouts. Going to look to throw.
And he's got some pressure.
Kind of has that drag.
Oh.
Carter Payton hits him again.
Falls incomplete. Pass intended for Morris.
Ashton Taylor
They,
put the quarterback on his back when he threw it.
Payton
Yeah.
defending on the play for
Carter
Minco.
Payton was right there to
Third down,
tackle him.
Eagles.
And so that's kind of that lazy cross that will just he's kind of dragging across, wait until he
Well,
gets open, and Carter Payton was ready for it that time.
Yeah, and with these incomplete passes, no time's really going on. It's like 35 seconds all gone off the clock here, and 25 seconds, I think.
Yeah, so 3rd and 9, 3 minutes, 55 seconds left in this first half. So you've got 2 timeouts as well if you're the Bulldogs. Get a stop here, you might be able to get the ball back and try to go score again.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they're going to go 5 wide here. He's going to look to pass. He's got to move. There's Taylor. He's chasing him. Gets his feet, and he has to throw it away. Nice athletic play by the quarterback,
Yeah.
but Ashton Taylor, he was back there and getting after him.
Dobbins throws the ball
You know,
away.
sometimes it doesn't just take a set. It's the disruption.
Yeah, the disruption helps a
Fourth
lot.
down, Watonga.
The disruption
And so,
is what
yeah,
I'm being disrupted by this big Frito chili pie I'm seeing right here. Man, that looks good.
Ashton Taylor getting after it right there. Man, he is a one-man wrecking crew. And so he chased the quarterback, and he almost got his feet as he swiped it with his big old paw. Almost got the quarterback to fall down, but he was able to keep a little bit of balance and threw the ball away. And so it's 4th down and 9 with 3 minutes and 48 seconds left in the half.
Walker
So they're going to
settled
try to
for the
punt.
Eagles.
Oh, they're going to fake it. There's Hunter Molinax and also number 8. I believe that's Willman. Is that right? Wilburn, Ryan Wilburn.
Yeah.
Dobbins was the ball
So good
carrier.
job by Ryan Wilburn. He made him hesitate,
to gain
and then
on
Hunter
first down.
Molinax was able to get him down.
Turnover on downs.
And so,
First and
once
10,
again,
Minco.
The Eagles trying something, but giving the Bulldogs great field position
Ball is
again.
marked at the
So at the
Watonga
39-yard line.
39-yard line.
The Bulldogs have had a short field all night long.
They have, especially this second quarter. And so 3 minutes, 47 seconds left. Got 2 timeouts, plenty of time to go score. And so good job by the punt team. Special teams has played really well today. The special teams have made a lot of good tackles. Right there, a fake punt. You're able to get the tackle. Did a good job.
Going to load the box again.
Yeah, they've got 8 on the box. So 8 in the box means you got 8 ready to stop the run. Gonna look to throw the ball. He throws it up to Birchfield. He's got him
open.
beat. He catches it, and oh, he falls out of bounds. Good catch, good
McMurtry's
throw.
pass complete.
You know,
Down to the 7-yard line.
I want to ask, did they watch film of Birchfield and our receivers? Because
Well, here's the deal. It's one thing to see him on film and say, I know what to do. It's another thing when his speed gets past you.
absolutely, because I would not stack the box against this football team and dare them to throw.
Yeah, it threw him off guard that first quarter, but right now they're starting to figure it out. And so Birchfield with a big catch from Reed McMurtry, he put it on the money. Going to hand it off at the middle. There's Johnson. He's got the room. Is he going to fall in? He does. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
That was and I think you can credit the offensive line on that
Johnson,
touchdown,
the ball
Pastor Mike. A
carrier,
great blocking,
touchdown,
opened up a
Minco.
hole. Great job by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, big hole, and he made one cut, and he was east and west on this field, right? And
Yeah.
so he got east and west, able to score, and he just rolled right in. He couldn't get tackled. So McMahon ready to kick again, and this thing is going the Bulldogs' direction. A little stutter step there.
Kick blocked by the Eagles.
And so that's going to be no good.
Nope.
And so a little high snap there, but other than I would say these extra points, the special teams
They've been pretty good.
has done great.
Yeah, and paying attention on that punt right there and having
Yeah.
stopping the fake.
Uh-huh. They've tried an onside kick.
Yes.
They were ready. They tried a fake punt. They were ready.
Well prepared.
Well prepared. They're making tackles when they need to. The punt team, they've tried to go for a block, and they've been able to make bad punts happen. And so when you win because all three phases are playing well, and
That's
the special teams is doing their job tonight as well. And so, man, Mr. Cameron, you're down there. You got to see that pass from McMurtry to Birchfield. I think that's just speed down there, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they watched film on number 2 because he's fast and he blew right past him.
I mean, he blew past. He was 10 yards down the field away from that defender, made one little shimmy, and he was gone. And McMurtry put it on the money. And so the Bulldogs go up 26-6. And this second quarter has been owned by the Bulldogs.
Yes, it has. And this is what you want to see in district football play, Pastor Mike.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is kind of what we were expecting. And so kind of got punched in the mouth in the first quarter, and now they're starting to kind of throw the haymakers right now. So Mullinak's ready to kick with 3 minutes, 35 seconds. Man, that didn't take any time at all, did it?
No, it did not.
He's going to kick it all the way down to the 20-yard line. It's picked up.
Dakota Morris on the return.
There, he's tackled. Number 8, but there's going to be some penalty markers. That's Wilburn, Ryan Wilburn. I called his name twice now on special teams. That was a good tackle right there. Bratcher was also right there to be able to help out, number 54.
I would assume a hold, but I don't know. It could be a face mask.
I don't know either. It didn't look like they tackled him low.
Like a good tackle.
Could be a block in the back, maybe.
Could be. Yep.
And it is a block in the back. That's why they pay me the big bucks, Mr. Sims.
That's right. That's right. We'll double your salary
big
after
bucks
tonight.
I got Sonic tonight.
Yeah.
Right?
It was pretty good, too.
Yeah, my chili cheese dog was good. It was good. Tater tots, pretty good.
Ball is marked at the Eagle 25-yard line.
So the Eagles have it at the 25-yard line, 3 minutes, 29 seconds. They do have all 3 timeouts. And see what they try to come up with. The defense has kind of figured out things against the Eagles. They're going to have to come out with something else. They're going to go, they had too many players on. So now they got the correct players out there. Going 4 wide. Going to hand it off. He keeps it. Nice tackle there by Carter Pate. He's had a good game, hadn't he?
Yeah, he just stayed home. He didn't get he stayed home and made the play.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Wasn't faked out. Got around Mullinax, and there was Carter Pate ready to do. Boy, Mullinax and Pate are doing a good job on the weak side of the defense.
They really are.
Now, weak side is not a bad thing. That just means there's a strong side and a weak side of the field. The strong side's the big part of the field. The weak side is the other, and that's the side they play on. And so 2nd down and 7, 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Tried to get the offsides, didn't work. Good job watching the ball. And so he's going to hand it off the middle. There's nothing there.
Nothing there.
There's Carter Pate again. Carter Pate's got himself about 10 tackles already.
He does, and here we've got them in 3rd and long situation, and maybe get the ball back.
There was nowhere to go on that one, that's for sure. And so it'll be 3rd and 5. And the clock keeps moving. He's looking for something over the middle.
Oh.
He throws it in between 2 receivers.
Well, here again, Pastor, we're going to get the ball back in good field position with 2.5 minutes left and 2 timeouts. We're in pretty good shape.
Yeah, you might be correct. Because it's 4th down and 5, 2 minutes and 15 seconds. You got all 3 timeouts.
I don't know.
And I think the punt team's going to come back out there again. I would say you'd have to.
Yeah.
And so the special team's ready. Man, the defense, once again, a 3 and out. They're really kind of figured out that the Eagles don't want to go deep. They're trying to keep everything short.
Yeah.
And the defensive backs are doing their job right there.
Back deep for Minco.
There's a block. Sebastian Valdez blocks it.
Pick it up.
And they fall on it. And that's Ryan Wilburn falls on it. And the special teams again. Sebastian Valdez, the freshman, gets his hand up in the air and knocks it down.
Good job by Valdez. He doesn't play like a freshman.
He does not. Got the block. And Ryan Wilburn jumps on it. Good job, because a lot of people might want to try to scoop and score right there. He did a good job. Just fall on it, give it to your offense.
Yep, good job.
And so the ball's going to be at the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 with 2 minutes and 7 seconds left in this half. You've got all 3 timeouts, so I think you can take your time and just try to score.
I think so, and eat the clock up.
So Molinex is going to be a tight end this time. There's Little John in motion. They're going to give it to him. He's going to get around the edge. He's tried to stiff arm, and it doesn't work. That's a good tackle by the Eagles right there.
It was, and I think that's a place where he just got to go east and west.
Not much you can do. No. There wasn't nothing there, and so it'll be 2nd down and 11.
Stoney Hudson on the
I think on that one he tried to throw the stiff arm to help him out, but
I think so.
That was just a good tackle. So you just say hats off, good job Eagles. Go down to 2nd down and 11.
I do like Little John getting his hands on the ball. I think he's got potential to make some good plays offensively.
And so McMurtry ready to receive the snap. And the old faithful works again.
It works again.
The 3rd time this half.
Yep.
Offsides, Eagles.
Well, there's a big difference between 2nd and 12 and 2nd and 7.
That's right. I looked down onto the Eagles sideline and the coaches. There's 4 of them down there. 3 of them took their headset off and was ready to throw it on the ground.
Yeah.
I bet that's frustrating. And so 2nd down and 7 on the 14-yard line. Quarterback keeps it, throws it out to Molinex. He was playing tight end. He's got enough for a 1st down. He's going to get to the 5-yard line.
On the reception.
And they kind of, that's a wrinkle. They move Molinex from receiver to tight end. They fake the toss, the jet sweep, and there Molinex pops out for a good gain.
I like these wrinkles we've seen tonight, Pastor Mike. It's been very, very creative, and
yeah, it's a big advantage, isn't it?
It is, and it keeps the clock moving. It keeps the –
Yeah, good job by the senior there. Nice little touch pass for McMurtry. So we're down to 50 seconds. We got 1st and goal on the 5-yard line.
A couple of timeouts, so time is okay. We're
got 3 timeouts. You can kind of take your time. It's going to hand it off up the middle. There's nothing there.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
Probably going to have to call a timeout here.
Very short gain on the play.
Not yet. So 30 seconds.
Kel Smith on the tackle.
So they're going to keep this clock rolling. Down to 22 seconds.
Eagle 4-yard line.
20 seconds.
I thought he called a timeout.
No timeout. They're just going to go with it. Down to 15 seconds. They're going to give it to Birchfield. He's going to try to make a cut. And he's going to be tackled. And there is a flag on the play. 7 seconds. I think they took a little too much time there.
Yeah, I do too.
I think you call the timeout, get set up 30 seconds. I mean, even if you give them 20 seconds, you know,
you're really
no big
limiting
deal.
yourself now.
But now you've made this difficult.
Yeah.
I think they'll call a timeout here. So really, you're kind of down to just one play here.
Pretty much. I mean, unless it's a quick pass and a timeout or out of bounds, you don't have much option here.
So the ball's going to be moved all the way back to the 18-yard line.
I think you take it to the end zone.
So it's 2nd and goal from the 18-yard line. It's 7 seconds. I don't know if you can get 2 plays in. I didn't like that.
No.
I didn't like that. I think you got to take a timeout there.
Well,
you kind of set up, but they took too long. But you do have the 26-6 lead, and so what am I griping about?
I think they really thought they were probably going to score on that Ben Birchfield play is what I think. So,
yeah, maybe a little too confident on that. He got all the way down to about the 2-yard line, but that hold's going to bring it back to the 18. Well, I can hear the band over there tonight. Our band is getting better and better and better, don't you think?
Yeah, you know, on every Friday at 10 o'clock, they march from one end of the building all the way to the middle school, and it is absolutely outstanding. They sound great. In fact, I went in this morning and listened to their band in class, and they're doing a great job.
Yeah, they really are doing a good job. Boy, they sound better and better this year. I've been proud of them.
Robert Hollis, our band director, he's doing a fine, fantastic job. I really appreciate his efforts.
So 7 seconds left. Here we go. 2nd and goal from the 18-yard line. Going to snap it. He's going to look for the pass. He throws it up. and he tried to get it to Little John, but threw it over his head, so 3 seconds left. So threw a kind of a post pattern right there to Little John, but couldn't get it to him. And threw it a little too high, a little too hot there. And so you got one more chance at it right here.
Minco.
So they call another timeout, use their second one, or their final one. That's their final one, sorry. Their final timeout, and this will be the last play of the half.
You know,
well, hey, Cameron, what would you go for right here? What's the call for you if you're the coach?
I would do the same exact thing. I think that was the play to go with. But it just wasn't executed very well. I would do the same exact thing, run like a deep post in the end zone or even look for Ben, but that's what I would do here.
Yeah, I like that. I think so too. I think that deep post, or maybe just a fade right, just kind of throw it to one of the pile-ons and see if like Birchfield can go get it or Mullinax can go get it. And so we'll see what they come up with here with 3.3 seconds left in this first half. This will be the final play of the game, I'm positive, unless there's a defensive penalty. I think you would get another play other than that. So McMurtry's going to set up. There's 4 wide. He's going to look this way again. He's going to throw it to Mullinax. Mullinax is going to lean over.
He got in there.
Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Good job, Minco.
What a catch by Hunter Mullinax. And he dives into the end zone. He was too strong to be held off.
Down, Minco.
If we're not careful, we're going to lose Cameron to the coaching staff. Man, Cameron, you called it.
Nostradamus over there. He's able to call it, and Hunter Mullinax goes in for the touchdown. Here's McMahon for the extra point. Good snap, good hold, and a good kick. And so that extra point will be good, and that'll make it 33-6 as we go into halftime. And that's exactly how you want to end that half. Great catch by Mullinax, and he just, with his strength, just carries a few Eagles into the end zone and scores that one.
Yes, he did, and that's exactly how you want to finish off half with that score, with that field position, Pastor Mike.
So
great job in that first, especially that second quarter by the Bulldogs.
Big second quarter.
I don't know how many touchdowns we scored in that second quarter, but I think
all
3.
of them but one.
All of them but one.
Yeah, all of them but one.
Yeah, it was 6-6.
That's right. And so, me and Mr. Sims were griping about how they were using their time, but evidently they knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
And so they scored the touchdown anyway. And so good job. And Cameron, we missed it, didn't we? My bad.
He said he would talk to us after halftime.
Okay, awesome. Well, we'll get that set up. And
before we go off here, Pastor Mike, I need to go over a couple of things with the schedule. We were supposed to play Watonga at home Monday night in the junior high ball game. There was some kind of scheduling issues, and so we're going to wind up going on the road to Thomas. That's kind of stinky, losing a
lost a home game.
Watonga having to go all the way to Thomas, but we'll be going to Thomas Monday night. So that's coming up Monday night, junior high football game at Thomas, 5:30 for 5th and 6th grade, followed at 7 by 7 through 9.
Well, we thank you for joining this first half. We'll get you going in the second half here in about 20 minutes, and we'll get you seeing if we can see these Bulldogs pull out the win. Well, welcome back for the second half. We've got an interview with one of our coaches down where the Cameron, so we'll send it to you, Cameron.
I got Coach McGregor down here. Coach McGregor, pretty dominant first half. What things are going well?
I mean, our kids are running to the football really well. We got a little bit of some things we got to clean up. There's some windows that they had that they've just missed those opportunities. When our back was against the wall, we've made some plays. Our goal this second half is to work on the details, focus on the little things. We got bigger things ahead of us. We got to finish this game out, but we got to get ready and make sure that we're playing the best football we can at the end of this half.
Awesome. That's great, Coach. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, good job, Cameron. Good job, Coach. And so I like that. Focus on the details. That's what you got to do when you have a big lead. You got to begin to focus on the details, do things right, because you're not just playing for tonight. You're playing for the rest of the year. And so, Mr. Sims, man, we can see you right in that camera right there. You are in it.
Goodness. I'm glad I'm glad I didn't break it. I didn't realize that. Thank you, camera operator.
And so, but that's it right there. So what do you think for the second half? What were some of the things, if you were in that locker room just a second ago, what do you think you'd be telling your athletes?
I would say keep up the momentum. Don't slack off. Don't get sloppy with the football. Just as the coach was saying, you want to run it with effectiveness. You don't want to turn the ball over. You want to. I can't say that we played with great emotion that first half,
right,
but we played with great poise.
Yeah,
and we've got to continue that.
Yeah, I was impressed with the situational offense and defense that they were able to make adjustments there in the half, and so able to come out in the second quarter and do what they needed to do. And so I love that they have not only the coaches have the ability to make an adjustment, the players can hear it and make that adjustment and it work. And so that'll bode well for the rest of the season. And so I think you're right. I think this is one of those stick to the details, try to really play well, play fundamentally sound. Don't get too lazy out there. Go ahead and get it done and get that second team out there. And because you're not just playing for tonight, you're playing for the rest of the year, trying to work on some of the things you want to get better at. And so we've got about 30 seconds here, and we'll get started in the second half. The Minco Bulldogs are 33, and the Watonga Eagles are 6.
Well, I think you're exactly right. And after tonight, we've got 3 challenging games coming up with the CHA. We're off a week during fall break, and then we play Hinton at home, and then we go to Crescent. All 3 outstanding football teams. So it's the schedule gets harder. You gotta keep that poise and keep clean play. Exactly right.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want. And so the Crescent CHA game, I believe, is 14-6. Crescent, they've got the lead. CHA beat Hinton last week, so they're 1-0. Hinton's 0-1, and Crescent's 1-0 as they beat. Who did they beat?
Who's that?
I forget who Crescent. Oh, Crescent beat Watonga. Yeah. That's right.
44-16.
Yeah, and so they're up 14-6 right now. And so it doesn't look like I didn't see Hinton. I don't know if they're playing tonight.
They're not playing tonight.
They're off tonight.
They're off tonight. Yeah.
And so, but yeah, that's going to be some tough games. So want to come out of here healthy. Don't want any more big injuries. Want to come out of here healthy, but you want to play well and get that. I think let's see some of that second team out there. Make me work a little bit and so see if I can figure out who's playing out in the field. That's what I think we want to be able to do. Well, Cameron, we'll send it to you here in just a second after this kickoff, and you can give us some of your points for this second half. So it looks like Hunter Mullinax is going to kick off. There's a kick. It's going to get down to the 30-yard line. It just sticks. And there's a tackle.
On the return.
And that's going to be Sebastian Valdez that gets the tackle. Well, Cameron, what are you looking for here in this second half?
In a game like this, when it's kind of a blowout, I think it's important, like Coach said, to see if you can keep doing the little things that you were doing well and like limit the mistakes like that fumble and those penalties we had.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, just play fundamentally sound football. Don't let the mistakes hurt you. Make good tackles, and just continue to do what you were doing there in the second quarter. And so 1st and 10 for the Eagles. They'll start at the 36-yard line. He's going to hand it off. There is nothing going there.
No.
And so it looks like Pate and Mendez able to get that tackle. Good job by Hunter Mullinax. Really set the edge there. There was nowhere to go, and the rest of the team able to make that tackle. So good job there. So 2nd down and 10, and no gain on that play. So Watonga going to go kind of a bunch formation on the near side, on the strong side. Single man on the far side. He's going to look to pass. He's going to throw it out. And it's out nowhere. Birchfield was ready for it.
Even Birchfield wasn't that fast.
Yeah, but he had good defense right there. Made sure he didn't get on top of him. He was on top, and so that's what you want to do. You don't want to leave that room. So 3rd down and 10. So on the line, we've got Mullinax, we've got Mendez and Taylor, we've got Willman. Our backers are the same: Pate, Valdez, and Brummel. And then, of course, we got McMurtry, Birchfield, Nest, and Littlejohn. He's going to look for this pass kind of over the middle, and he's going to run into the referee, and the rest of the Bulldogs get there.
Yeah.
Dobbins pass complete.
I'll take the assist on that one.
And he finally goes down. He's going to get about 4 yards there. And so the referee there in the middle set a screen for us. And so that got to the 40-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 6. And so that's what you want from your defense. Good job there. Not letting anything deep, keeping everything in front of you, and go make the tackle.
The ball is marked at the Eagle 40-yard line.
So I'm watching
they're going to go for it on 4th down here.
I'll tell you what I saw after this play. It's
that clock is weird.
It is weird. I was like, wow.
Timeout Watonga. So go ahead.
Well, I was looking, and 3 seconds went off, and then 1 second, and then 2 seconds. It's just kind of a different. I don't know. It's different.
Yeah, we were told they were about to buy a brand new scoreboard. They're going to put a little cash into it. It sounds like
they are putting in a big, gigantic video board that it will be taller than this press box when it's
wow.
It's huge. I'll tell you, folks, the improvements here are pretty impressive.
Yeah.
If you've ever been to Watonga, all new bleachers. They're going to be putting in some new facilities. I think Pastor Mike, that's something we've talked about, especially the need for a track. We have a great, tremendous track team, and it's something that we're getting really serious about, looking at the improvement of athletic facilities and also educational facilities.
Yeah.
But we really need to improve some of our athletic facilities right now. It's really becoming a critical need to stay up in competitive level with the Cashins and the Watongas and teams like that.
Yeah, they really do have nice facility, and they're definitely going to need it because that clock, you're right, it'll stay the same for about 3 seconds, and then it'll jump down, and then it'll give you 1 or 2, and then it'll go another 3.
That's pretty different.
And so I guess it's correct. And so 10 minutes, 21 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. Watonga's going to go for it here, 4th and 6.
Have the potential to have some.
He's
really
going to
good
look. He's got somebody open in the middle and misses it. Good defense there by Pate.
Yeah.
Got his hand in the way, and that'll be a turnover on downs again. And the Bulldogs are going to get the ball on the 40-yard line.
Yeah, the short field continues. It's a lot easier to score from 40 than 80.
Yeah, it sure is. And so, which you kind of hate to have to do that, but they haven't really been able to punt the ball either. So it's kind of like, go ahead and go for it, see if you can get it. I understand. And so 1st and 10, we've got Birchfield, Hughes, Littlejohn, Mullinax out as receivers. Johnson behind McMurtry. He's going to look to throw. He's going to throw it out to Hughes. He's got him. He's going to try to make 1 minute spin. Good job leaning forward. He's going to get himself about 5 yards.
On the reception.
And I like to see that Hughes and McMurtry are starting to make a connection.
They are, because that just adds another weapon in the arsenal right there. That Hughes is a good football player. When he gets the ball, he's hard to tackle. He's got some speed. So
yeah, because you got to find Birchfield, you got to find Mullinax. Now you got to find Hughes. So 2nd and 5, he's going to look to throw again. He's going to go deep to Birchfield. He's got him. Oh,
man.
Good job by the defender.
Incomplete.
He was able to knock it down. Boy, he had him beat. If he throws it a little bit deeper, he's got it. Maybe Birchfield jump up and try to get over him, but didn't work out.
Yeah, I thought that was a great play call right there.
Yeah.
2nd and 5. You had nothing to really lose there. If it is an interception, you got him way down there on the 2-yard line. But great defense by Watonga.
Yeah, he was able to kind of make up some ground there. Birchfield had him beat. So 3rd down and 5. Hughes in motion. Going to hand it off to Johnson. He's wrapped up quickly, but he's going to fall forward. And there's a flag.
Johnson,
might be a face mask.
There is a flag down on the play.
So let's see what Mr. Official says it is. It's going to be a hold.
Holding against Minco.
I would almost decline that maybe, but I'm not.
They're going to move him on back. That'll move back 10 yards from the
I guess I would
spot
take
of the foul. So it's going to be
third and long situation.
It's going to be third and 14. So he got a couple of yards on that, but ended up being a hold.
Of course, they don't pay me to be a football coach either.
That's right.
So.
Third and 14. That's why you hire somebody.
That's right.
He's going to look to throw a quick pass. Oh, he got under him somehow, and he's got a lot of green. And he makes one man miss, and he's going to hit the sideline, and he steps out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds, and he might have scored.
And that'll be enough for a first down. He gets to the 18-yard line. How did he make that man miss?
I don't know. That was an impressive.
I don't even know how he saw him. He was from his backside, and he ducked perfectly, and the man dove over him, and he was able to take off and get a first down. What a play by McMurtry.
Great play, and
had him dead in his grips and just flew over him.
Yeah.
It's nice to be an athlete. So 1st and 10. He's going to throw it out to Littlejohn. It finally connects. And he's going to try to make a man miss. He does not. He's going to get maybe a yard. So it should be about 2nd down and 9.
On the stop for the Eagles.
At the 22-yard line.
2nd down, Minco. Ball is marked at the Eagle 22-yard line.
So 2nd down. 9 yards to go. They've really kind of gone to the passing attack here.
Yeah, they have.
The Watonga's been able to kind of control the run game, and so they just had to go to the air. They're going to look to kind of blitz again here. So they're going to change up the call here. He keeps it. There's nowhere to go, and he's tackled.
McMurtry, the ball carrier, brought down for a loss on the play.
Going to lose 3 yards there.
On the tackle.
It's going to be on the 25-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and 12.
Not a real crisp play right there at all.
3rd down and long for
no, they kind of I don't know what they were trying to do on that one.
5-yard line.
Well, we have 2 plays to get 13 yards here. So
yeah, they were blitzing and didn't quite work out there. So 3rd and 12. There's Littlejohn. Ball rolls to Reed. He catches it. He's going to throw it deep to Hughes. He's wide open. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Clayton Hughes with another touchdown from Reed McMurtry.
That was he was way wide open.
He was way wide open.
That was. And I'll tell you what, Pastor Mike, you hit on it with having Clayton become a weapon. That just is another. That's tremendous.
Yeah, because to be honest, both defensive backs were looking at Ben Birchfield on that slant.
Yep.
And Hughes snuck out, and he was wide open. Here's McMahon. It's going to be offsides.
Flag down on the play.
He made it, but
yeah,
going to have to try again.
False start against Minco.
I don't know if he's got enough leg if they back up 5 yards.
I don't know.
Sometimes he does.
Yeah.
Sometimes he doesn't. Let's see what they do. They're going to go ahead and try it again, it looks like.
I've really been impressed. His kicking has gotten better and better all year long. He's done a really good job.
Yeah, the only kind of missed kicks tonight have been kind of high snaps, trying to get the ball down. And here comes the offense. So they're going to have to go for 2 here.
Yep.
Appears that Minco will go for 2 for a 2-point conversion. Ball is marked.
I think I was in the Watonga camera's view there. I hope I did not break their equipment.
And so here's the 2-point conversion. Going to throw it out to Birchfield. Oh, he makes a nice move on it, and he catches it. Nice job by Ben Birchfield right there to go get the ball for the 2-point conversion. McMurtry really just kind of put it up in the air, and Ben Birchfield made a nice little adjustment to get around the defender and caught it. And that'll be 2 points more for the Minco Bulldogs. They go up 41-6. Well, Cameron, is that how you draw it up? Get a 3 and out or a 4 and out, huh? A turnover on downs and then just march on down the field.
Yeah, like we talked about before, they were doing those little things and making what they needed to happen and on defense, and then on offense, they've just got the long ball anytime they want it.
It seems like it, doesn't it? You know, that's interesting. Last week against Cashion, I believe we completed maybe one pass, maybe two, but I think there was only one completed pass. And so we had to run the ball a lot against Cashion.
Yes, we did.
And we did good job with that. And here we are the next week. We can't run the ball tonight, but we're throwing the ball all over the place.
Yes, we are. Of course, we're low in the box, too, and just daring us to pass, like you say, and it's paying off for Minco.
Yeah, it kind of shows you the diversity that they have, the ability to be able to do whichever the defense is giving you. And that's another nice little marker for your team, that you can do either or. And so that you could be multifaceted. That makes a difference for the rest of the year.
Yes, it does.
So Mullinax ready to kick. It's going to get down to the 25-yard line. It's picked up.
Dakota Morris on the return.
There's 2 missed tackles, and finally gets down there. I believe that was Little John. Number 33, he was able to get him down.
By a number of Bulldogs. 1st and 10 Eagles.
So it'll be 1st and 10 on the 31-yard line.
Ball is marked at the Watonga.
And I think right here, there's 8 minutes, 30 seconds. You can get a stop here. You go score one more time. I think you're going to see a whole lot of new players coming in.
I think you'll see a lot of youth in here. In fact,
and I see another. I see a few out there. I see Bratcher out there, number 54. I see number 72, Gavin Goodman out there. Yeah. He's played some. Then number 71, Brassfield. Mendez still out there. Still see Valdez, Brummel, and Pate. They're going to look to pass. He tried to throw it on the out. There's Bratcher giving chase. And Pate knocks him out of bounds. He's going to get himself about 6 yards.
Well, this gives our young men a really good experience, and also gives us a rest too.
Yeah, McMurtry's going to go to the sideline, and that's going to bring McMahon out.
Yeah.
Gain of about 5 on the play. 2nd down, Eagles.
So number 54, Bratcher. What's his first name? Ooh, I asked you and you didn't know. I was hoping you knew.
I know.
Cameron, figure that out for us. I need to know 54's first name. It's Bratcher. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I will here in a second.
I know him. You had to ask me.
There's the option play. Nice tackle, but able to get it out there when nobody was there ready for that. Pate hit the quarterback.
Dobbins pitches to Bichor.
That quarterback's taking a beating tonight.
He has taken a beating. That should be enough for a first down, I think.
John on the stop.
And it will be. It'll be 1st and 10. And nobody out there for the pitch man.
For a Eagle first down.
We have a young team out there right now, Pastor Mike.
Young defensive line, yep. So going to look to pass again. He's got him deep. He's going to try. There's Little John.
Oh,
and he almost gets his hands on it. Nest was ready as well. Good job by Little John getting over there. Man, that's attention to details like he was talking about.
Yeah, it is.
He was able to keep that deep, man. That's what you need to do as a safety. Don't let anybody behind you. Is it Chase? Chase Bratcher? Jace. That's what it is.
You.
Jace.
I went brain dead, and I'm sorry about that if his family's watching.
I was so close. So close.
Oh, Lordy.
Jace Bratcher. Sorry if you're watching, guys. We got it, though. So he's going to look to throw.
They need to get him on the roster.
Bratcher just misses him. Pate
man.
Puts his hands in the air and makes it a bad throw.
Dobbins pass incomplete.
Well.
And so that'll be 3rd and 10.
The intended receiver.
Good job by Carter Pate there. Boy, I've said his name a bunch, haven't I?
You have. He's played a heck of a ball game, and just once again, even with the young defensive line, we're just wreaking havoc out there.
Still able to get after the quarterback, yeah. So Brummel's still out there, and Valdez still out there. Pate's still out there. Little John's still out there. Ness still out there, and I believe that's Birchfield over there that's still out here. It's going to throw a quick pass out to the side. Throws it too high. Brummel was ready. And so that'll be 4th down and 10.
Well, here again, we got the opportunity to get a stop and get a pretty doggone short field.
Yeah, well, let's see if they go for it. They did last time, 4th and 10. They might. Yeah, it looks like they're going to go for it again. So we're down to 5 minutes and 35 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. So they're going to go 4 wide again. They're going to keep a running back there. And there's a deep ball. There's a lot of Bulldogs over there.
That was a good no interception.
And so, yeah, that was.
He could have intercepted that if he wanted to.
It'll be a turnover on downs. And that'll go back to the Bulldogs.
And one thing I'm going to say, too, on top of this press box, these maws are huge. And they're attacking maws. I'll tell you what, they're attacking me like crazy.
I will say, I didn't know I was going to have to bring my ninja moves, but the ninja moves might have to come out here in a little bit. And so 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. We'll see who comes out, and I'll give you, if there's any new names to be called. They might want to do one more series with the offense. I'm not sure. Nope, it looks like a new quarterback. That's going to be number 1, A.J. Russell. He's going to come in for a quarterback, and I believe everybody else is the same.
Ryan Wilburn's running the ball back there, I think.
Is that Wilburn?
Yeah.
It is. He's going to hand it off. Nice little cut, but he's only going to get about a yard. And so they're going to protect our quarterback there. And I see Bratcher out there on the line. Here comes McMahon.
Wilburn, the ball carrier.
It's going to come in for Hughes. Let's see. I still see Taylor. I still see Godwin.
Yeah.
He's going to come out.
Russell.
That's number 6,
Ferguson.
Peyton Ferguson.
Yeah, Peyton Ferguson.
Short gain on the play, 2nd
So
down.
this is a great opportunity for these young men.
I still see Taylor out there. That is Brassfield. That's going to be on the left guard. He's going to hand it off to Wilburn. He's only going to get a yard again. So it'll be 3rd down and 8.
I think we're going to see a lot of this here for the next 15, 16 minutes.
I would think so. That'll make the
on the tackle.
That'll make the clock run. Let's see what they do here on 3rd down.
Bulldogs. Ball is marked at the Watonga 39-yard line.
I think they want to keep the clock running.
They brought number 54 Bratcher in. He's kind of an extra lineman. So I don't know that you're really going to call him a tight end, but he's kind of playing that tight end position. Maybe an extra lineman position. So Russell's going to take the snap. And he's going to look to pass. He throws it over to Littlejohn. It's on the mark. And Littlejohn shoves forward. I think it might be enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, just enough.
Good looking pass from A.J. Russell for his first completion of the game.
That's outstanding by A.J. and
good hands by Littlejohn over there.
Yes, it was. And it keeps the clock moving, Pastor, which is pretty crucial right now.
Yeah, that's right. We want to see that clock moving.
Yeah, get here without any injuries, and
31 yards.
That's right.
Get a W and go home.
So the line still pretty much the starting line. Everybody else pretty new out there. So the young guys are out there, see if they can make a difference. There's Littlejohn in motion. They're going to give it to him. He's going to try to get around the corner. He's got a few blocks. He's going to he just kind of bowled over everybody there, didn't he?
Yes, he does. You know, that sophomore, by the time he graduates, he's going to have some yards.
Yeah.
He's a really good football player.
Got about 7. It's going to be 2nd down and 3 on the 24-yard line.
You know, Pastor, this has been more of a business-like approach tonight. You don't see a lot of motion or, you know, just doing their thing.
Yeah, they brought these young guys in, and they're just kind of letting them run. Like I said, the original offensive line is in there. They've done a good job tonight on pass protection, and now they're trying to move it with the run. So 2nd down and 3. It's going to nope. Russell's going to keep it. Tries to make it move. It doesn't work.
Russell on the keeper.
He's going to lose 2
on the stop for the Eagles. Loss on the
kind of missed the read on that one.
Yeah, he did.
If he was going to keep it, he probably try to outrun him.
Yeah.
And so that's easier to do when you're playing JV ball or freshman ball, but it's a little harder to do when you're playing varsity ball.
That it is.
But I'm glad he's getting this experience. That's really good for this young Bulldog team. And so A.J. Russell out there. I was really impressed with that first pass. He put it on a rope over there right to Littlejohn. It was right on time, too. I don't know how much they play together, but that was right on time. That's a timing pattern. I thought he did a good job there. So 3rd down and 5. I believe we're going to get a delay of game.
Yeah.
So that'll back it up 5 yards. Took too long to get going.
Delay of game is the indication against Minco.
Been a fast quarter.
Fast quarter. We're down to 1:34.
Maybe. So the clock jumps around a little bit, so I don't know. No, it's
so 3rd down and 10. We'll see what Mr. Russell can come up with here on a 3rd and 10 on the 31-yard line. I'm guessing it's 4-down territory. So you probably got 2 plays here to try to get the first down. So we got Little John and McMahon on the far side, Ferguson on the near side. He's going to throw it out to McMahon. He's going to have to make somebody miss.
Russell's pass complete.
He's going to get about 4 yards.
pretty good play by McMahon.
Yeah. Able to slip past a little bit, so it'll be 4th and 6.
Landon's a little small, but he has got something I don't have called speed.
Minco.
That's right, yeah.
He's fast. And he
right.
can
Eagle,
elude tackles
27-yard
and
line.
get upfield pretty quickly.
Don't forget the hair.
Yeah, that's
Have
right.
you seen that? Seen those locks on that gentleman?
Yeah, no, I obviously don't have that. I promise you. I regret making fun of my dad for going bald now. I'll tell you that for sure.
So 4th down and 6. Russell's 2 for 2. He's going to throw it again. He waits for McMahon to get open.
Oh man.
Good job by McMahon.
Good effort.
Yeah, Russell didn't see the extra defender over there. McMahon broke it up, and so that'll be a turnover on downs. And with 23 seconds left in this 3rd quarter, the Eagles are going to get it back.
Defending on the play for the Eagles. Ball will turn over.
So more players out here. Let's see.
Watonga.
I see number
Ball is
20,
marked at the
Taylor
Eagles'
Truelove.
27-yard line.
He's going to be one of these backers. I see number 30 in on the end. That's Hayden Mock. He's going to play defensive end. Valdez still out there. Wilburn's going to be a linebacker. And then we've got Nest, McMahon. And the Eagles are going to bunch up. They hand it off.
Way to attack.
Good job by McMahon.
Good
Nice job, Landon
Yeah.
McMahon. As he set the edge and then made the tackle.
Short
That
gain
should
on the
be the last play of the
Valdez
3rd
on the
quarter.
stop for the
That is
Bulldogs.
an example of
2nd
watching
down
some film
Eagles.
because I watched that play develop. They knew exactly what play they were going to run, and they were ready to go for that play.
They were.
Good job by our
So
coaches that have them
Peyton
prepared.
Ferguson, he's in at corner as well. Number 33, Little John's
And
still
that is
in.
the end of the
And
third
I believe
quarter.
I saw number 75, Peyton Griggs. He came in as well, and so he'll get in the 4th quarter. And so here we go to the 4th quarter. The Minco Bulldogs 41. The Watonga Eagles 6. And I think we're going to say run, clock, run.
No kidding.
Run, clock, run. Hey, this is the way to come play. You kind of thought you had the advantage as the Bulldogs coming in. Should be able to handle this team. Last year, we played this team in a very similar fashion. We had a big lead going into the 2nd half, and they came back and beat us, but not today.
Not
The
today,
Bulldogs
no.
came out and, like Coach said, stuck to the details, played good ball, and able to get your young team in and get those starters off the field and let them play a whole 4th quarter.
You know, something I've seen even with our young guys, we don't overplay. We follow our assignments. We follow our leads. We're doing what we're supposed to be doing, and that's really keying off into some great defensive performance tonight by both the first team and so far the 2nd team.
Yeah. Well, let me give you a score here. Cashion is playing Western Heights tonight. They're up 55-8. 55-8. So Western Heights got to get the pounding after they got beat last week. I'm sure they had some fun practices this week. Rush Springs beating Hilton 24-16. Let's see if I can find that Crescent game. There it is. Still 14-6. Crescent ahead of CHA. And so we'll see CHA next week. They just barely beat Hinton, and they're losing to Crescent right now 14-6 in the 4th quarter. And so there's going to be a pass, little screen pass. Valdez is chasing, and he pulls him down. He's going to get about 4 or 5 yards there. Good job by Sebastian Valdez, able to go make that tackle.
On the reception.
And so on the line, we got Mock, Griggs, Brassfield, and Thatcher. And then I see McMahon at corner, Ferguson at corner, Wilburn, Valdez, and Truelove at linebackers. And in the safety positions, I'll get you in a sec. There's Wilburn, nice tackle.
Dobbins on the keeper.
And that was also Hayden Mock. Nice job getting the tackle there. So let me get you one more name here. Number 15, Dason McMurtry, the freshman McMurtry, is in, playing free safety back there. And also number 1, A.J. Russell, in on defense. So a whole new defense out there except for Valdez. But Valdez is a freshman, and that's who he usually plays with, is this team right here.
4th down for Watonga.
4th down.
Ball is spotted at the Eagle 34
and 3.
yard line.
4th down and 4.
A big defensive play for this young group of guys.
Yeah, if they can get off the field here. So there's some motion. Looking for something other middle. He's caught from behind. Tackled. Who is that? Ryan Wilburn.
Loss on the play.
How about that?
Ryan Wilburn comes in and makes the tackle.
Made the stop for
the senior.
Bulldogs.
Getting some playing time and making some tackles. He's had a good special teams day, and here he goes and makes the tackle when he gets a chance, and he gets a sack. And that's a turnover on downs on the 26-yard line, and the young Bulldogs will get a chance on this side of the field. Boy, we have lived on the Eagle side of the field, haven't we?
Well, we have, and it's paid off in a lot of touchdowns, and I like to see this group score if they're able to.
That's right. Hey, Cameron, are you still over there? You still watching over here? Seeing some of this young team? What do you think about these young guys getting out here?
All right. Sorry, I was being talked to. I think seeing these young guys out here is great. This is the future, and it's important to get these guys out here just in case there's any injuries or anything down the road.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. That's what you're going to get to tell Ben hello for us. And so here comes we've got number 6 Peyton Ferguson, Aiden Brummel in at receiver, McMahon, and that was number 15 Dason McMurtry. He's on the far side. This is A.J. Russell and Wilburn. There's Brummel in motion. Going to pitch it out to Brummel. He loses it. Going to have to fall on it. A.J. Russell made the right read there, but Brummel got a little too far away from him, and they had to make a long pitch. So it'll be 2nd down and 11. So right idea. You just need to keep flowing with it. Got a little too far away, and Russell had to pitch it a little too hard, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
27-yard line.
Well, that's why you want him out here. You want him to learn. You want him to kind of figure this out.
And good job by Aiden to cover that ball.
Yeah, he did get on top of that. So Bratcher's up there. Number 65 is also out there. Tucker Mivas. He's playing right guard. Brassfield at center. Griggs at left guard. Oh, and that did not happen right there as they tried to get it to McMurtry, and he's tackled for another loss. And that's going to be 3rd down and 15.
15, McMurtry was the ball carrier. Octavian Brown on the stop for the Eagles.
Trying to get one more number over there. Who's number 72? That's Gavin Goodman, who's playing left tackle.
Ball is marked at the
So I think I've called off everybody.
I think so.
I think I've gotten everybody out there. So 3rd down and long. Going to have to probably throw the ball here. Let's see what they can come up with. There's the blitz. They picked it up. He's going to get it out to Brummel. He's going to make a move. Good block by Ferguson. He's going to get the 10-yard line at the 11, and that's going to be enough for a 1st down. Nice little pass to Brummel, and, man, good block by Ferguson right there.
1st down, Minco.
Number 6 right there on the block. That was nice to break open a big gain.
Peyton Ferguson has a good look to him. He's a young kid, young man. He's going to be a player. He's just got a good athletic build and not afraid to hit.
And Aiden Brummel out there, he plays a lot of defense. He's a starting linebacker, but getting a chance on the offensive side. And you can see what he can. You want to talk about a good-looking athlete. Aiden Brummel's a good-looking athlete. He's got some size to him already, and he's just a freshman.
And he can move.
There's McMahon in motion. Right up the middle, Russell goes.
Russell on the keeper. There is a flag on the play.
Well, that was McMurtry in motion. He got about a yard. Truelove's going to come in.
Holding against Minco.
He's going to come in for Wilburn. Holding on Minco, so it's going to back it up, and so it'll be 1st down, and it's going to be close to 20. And it will be 1st and 20. So 1st and 20. Truelove comes in to running back, number 20. Glad to see him out here. There's a lot of freshmen out there, isn't there?
There are a lot of freshmen, which is good to see.
Yeah.
That freshman class is loaded. We got a lot of kids that play football that are freshmen and play a lot of things.
The coaches do a good job all the way down into middle school.
Yeah, they do.
So here's the snap. Going to look to throw to Brummel. He gets it to him. He's going to try to make a move. McMurtry couldn't quite. He had the block on the outside. Wanted for him to cut up inside. Brummel went to the outside and got tackled. So it'll be second down and 22. Second down and 22. So a little bubble screen out there, but need to kind of cut that upfield and get some yards. And he tried to get to the corner. You could do that in JV ball. You could do that freshman ball, middle school ball, varsity ball. That's hard to do. Going to hand it off to True Love, and he's going to be tackled for a loss. We're going the wrong way, Mr. Sims.
Yeah, we are, and a little bit of inexperience out there, but it's good experience that they're getting.
It is. Yeah.
20, Taylor Truelove.
There you see somebody else trying to see if he can get to the outside, and
Tyshawn Wilson on the stop for the Eagles.
Well,
you want to try to get what you can get.
I think too that we're not in any.
Correct.
We're trying to really get this clock up and get out of here with a win.
And it is. We're down to 6 minutes and 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's. Although I would not be surprised to see a pass play come up here sometime.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. They got a long ways to go. The first down's basically on the 1 yard line. He's going to throw it up.
What?
And there's an interception.
Better get him.
And he's going to be out of bounds.
Intercepted.
Yeah, that was the receiver just was not on the same page there.
Yeah, I think that was Dason McMurtry. He could have gone and got that, I think, but he just didn't see it.
Yeah, didn't see it. It was just.
You're right, though. But this is good experience, like you said. You're putting some stuff on film. You're putting on something that the coaches can go look at and be able to kind of coach you up on some stuff. Say, hey, here's what you got to do here. Here's what you need to do better here. And so those are all good things to get on film and allow these coaches to kind of break down film with them later on and show them what they need to do. So the ball's on the 31-yard line, 1st and 10. The first turnover of the game on the Bulldogs, I believe. So they're going to hand it off up the middle. There's Bratcher and pulls him down. Nice job by the big man right there, Jace Bratcher.
I tell you what, I'm really impressed with this freshman defensive line tonight. They're playing well and doing a great job. And
a loss of a yard there. Yeah, they really do. Boy, Coach McGregor has done a really good job there. He's been a great addition this year, has he?
Yes, he has. And, he's making some great defensive calls. And
this defensive line is just
they're tough.
So good. Yeah, so good. It makes everything else on defense easier when your line can do all of that. He's going to look to pass here. Got a slant, got him. He's going to be met by 3
steps, pass complete.
I'll give the tackle to McMahon. And it's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Luis Reza on the reception.
So McMahon gave a little bit too much room there on the slant. We're down to 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Oh, he's tackled in the backfield.
Came in Bachoric, the ball carrier.
Who was that? That was True Love.
True Love, yeah.
Way to go, 20. Taylor True Love, the freshman. Got in the backfield in a hurry off of a blitz and made him lose a couple more, and so that'll make it 4th and 3. Wow, man, he got there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Boy, he did, and another big opportunity to get a stop here by this freshman defense.
Yes, absolutely. Snaps it, looking for the bubble screen. He's got him. See if they can chase him down.
He steps past.
There's Dason McMurtry. I don't think he got it. He's going to be short.
Turnover on down.
Good speed by Dason McMurtry, able to push him out of bounds on that bubble screen. And that'll be a turnover on downs, 1st down for the Minco Bulldogs. Good job by that young defense right there.
Yeah, that was a real good job, and that's the kind of stuff you like to see. And
the effort, we're down to 4 minutes left in this game. It's 41-6, but here they're getting a chance and they're giving it their all. You got to love to see that out of the young guys.
You would also like to see a 1st down.
Yeah, that would be good. Don't go backwards. That would be good right here.
Get a 1st down and just kind of eat this clock up and go home.
That's right. That's right. We'll see if this offensive line can make a little bit of room. See if these young guys have learned from these last few plays. See if they can start moving forward. there's Russell McMurtry in at quarterback, and Wilburn met quickly. So they switch it up just a little bit. McMurtry comes in at quarterback now. Russell is out on the receiver. I didn't catch that until Russell went in motion. And so they go backwards again.
Yeah.
So 2nd down and 13.
Obviously, these last 2 series have not helped our offensive stat line tonight.
No, that's right. But that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. The most important offensive stat line is 41-6.
That's correct.
Big loss on the play. 2nd down, Minco. Ball is marked at
Did he just say
Eagle
big loss?
43-yard line.
Big loss. All right.
Yeah, something like
3-yard loss. I'd call that a small loss. All right. Give it to Wilburn. He's got a little bit of room, but not much. And they're gonna have another big loss and lose a yard. So 3rd down and 14.
On the stop for the Eagles.
Keep moving. We need a positive play. We haven't had a positive play here for this young guys.
Eagle 44-yard
I would say one positive play is go down to 20.
That's right. We are under 3 minutes. We are under 3 minutes. We're at 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Well, we're glad that you joined us. Want to remind you again as they kind of get this play going, the Lady Bulldogs, the softball team, won their regionals today. Punched their ticket to state. Here's a throw out to Russell. It's off his hands. That will be incomplete.
Yeah, they did.
Go to 4th down. Boy, they had a big win, 5-4 against the Lady Comets of Hinton. And so they're going to be headed to the Hall of Fame Stadium at OKC. Is it Thursday or is it Wednesday? Thursday?
It'll be Thursday.
Okay, Thursday.
We don't know what time yet. Obviously, we'll release that. The kids are hoping like it's 11 o'clock.
Yeah, they're hoping for an early game, right?
Yeah, they're hoping for an early game. But I know last year I think we played at night, so we'll find out here either tomorrow or Sunday or Monday what time we play.
Yeah,
it's really appreciate the effort of Coach Little and those girls. They have played well all year.
They've been so good.
They have speed and they have power and they have good defense. It's just fun to watch.
It bounces off of the Bulldog player.
I thought it did too. But
I thought it bounced off of him. That should be back about the 11-yard line. And so it looks like they're going to keep it at the 3-yard line. So a good punt by Reed McMurtry. And minute 37 left in this game. Yeah, you'll want to come catch the Lady Bulldogs, man. They've played well. They're going to make a hard run at the state championship.
Well, they are.
They just need to win 3 to be able to make that happen. So interested where they're going to be put in the bracket and who they're going to get to play. And so it's going to be fun to watch. If you want to go out and watch those, boy, I would highly encourage you to pack that stadium out with some Minco Bulldog jerseys.
I really appreciate the fans that have come out for the regionals too. It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun today. So 1st and 10, he's in his own end zone, and he's being chased. He made one little move, and he's finally going to get tackled. It's going to get nothing basically. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Brassfield was back there trying to get him a safety, wasn't he? Once again, the defensive line causing havoc. So they call a timeout, and the clock stops with 1 minute and 23 seconds.
I'm not going to say anything.
And so as we 41-6, it's been all Bulldogs since the first quarter. It was tied 6-6, and then they took off in that second quarter and added a couple more in the third quarter, and that's where we're at. And so a minute 23 left, and so next week going to get a chance to play Christian Heritage at home. You'll want to come watch that game.
Yeah, that's going to be a good ball
game. Come be a part of that game, and so it should be fun to watch. It's going to be a tough one, but let me tell you, I'm guarantee this district right now, all eyes are pointed at the Minco Bulldogs because they're kind of looking like the front runner right now, it seems like, because when you beat Cashin, you've put yourself in that position. And so going to get another 15 points tonight with the win tonight.
And let me remind you, we were picked 6 out of 6.
That's right, we were.
Picked last place in the district the preseason poll, so I already proved that one wrong. But
that's right, still 14-6. It's in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
So Crescent and CHA having a tough battle. So like that they're having a tough one. And so 2nd down and 10 on the 3-yard line. He's going to look to throw. He's going to go deep. Ferguson. McMurtry gets the tackle.
What would they
flag?
What?
Flag thrown.
There is a flag down on the play.
Oh,
It's calling defensive pass interference, but they'll probably decline it because you only get 10 yards way back there, and so it's declined. So Ferguson was there, just needed to get his head around, and he'd be able to knock that down, but that's easier said than done.
Yeah.
And so he was there to make the play, just missed it. McMurtry got the tackle, and so 1st and 10 on the 26-yard line. We've got a minute 14 left.
I think it's pretty impressive the second half. You know, for the most part, it's been a very young defensive team out there, an offensive team, obviously, but
yeah,
we haven't let them score, and so I really appreciate the effort of these young men.
Yeah, it's been it's been really good.
Still a minute 12.
So they're going to look to pass it again. He's looking out to his right. He throws it.
Oh.
Overthrows.
Pass falls incomplete.
Number 28's out there. Let me get you who 28 is.
So
that's Jagger Smith. See if I see anybody else out there. No, it looks like I've called everybody else's name.
You know what's crazy about this clock? There's like 6 seconds that sometimes it runs between the
56 seconds.
That's the craziest thing I've ever
Well,
seen.
I want to give you some just some numbers for you to remember. The first game, this defense allowed 12 against Dibble. Against Moreland, allowed 6. Against Apache, allowed 20. Against Merritt, allowed 7. Against Cashin, allowed 8. And if this ends the same way, only going to allow 6. That's a heck of an average right there, don't you think? And so there's Valdez able to bring him down. And there's 50 seconds, and it's going to keep rolling. 2nd down and 6. Or third down and 6. So 3rd down and 6. We're at 40 seconds. We're going to get maybe one more play here.
Maybe. And I'll tell you another thing too, Pastor Mike, before we leave. Our boys are very well conditioned and in shape.
Yeah.
And every game we've played, we've been in better shape.
Yeah, I think so too. So look for the deep ball here. And he throws the out instead of the deep.
Pass falls incomplete.
And so incomplete. 18 seconds left. It'll be 4th and 6. Well, we thought one more play.
Yeah.
But as I read those numbers off, that's impressive. This defensive team, this defense on this Bulldog team has just played really, really well. And Mr. Sims, let me tell you, when you go to the playoffs and you can play defense, you can go play anywhere.
Well, defense wins championships.
That's right.
It just does, and I'm not.
They're just going to throw one deep. Russell just out of his hands. And that'll be a turnover on downs, and there'll be 11 seconds. And I'm going to guess we're going to take a knee. Well, once again, we are so glad that you're here. Cameron, you got any final thoughts? We'll give you one more chance down there. Anything you want to say? Did you hear those numbers about the defense at the points allowed this year?
No, I did not hear it, but I just want to say that this crowd has really brought it tonight. Coming all the way out here to Watonga, they were really here, and they've cheered this team on. It's been great.
That's right. The cheerleaders got after it. The band's still playing. There's the fans yelling. And so it's been a great night. Well, I'll update you later about the scores, what we talked about, all right? And so thanks for listening in. Appreciate that, Cameron. So 10 seconds left here.
Guys, if you can make it to watch that CHA game, come out
yeah,
there and
you want to watch
guys.
that. It's going to be good.
It's going to be a fun game. The weather's going to be beautiful. And
there's the knee.
Good night. Pastor
So
Mike,
thanks for, Thank
you for tonight.
Yeah, thanks for watching MincoBulldogs.tv. The Minco Bulldogs 41, the Watonga Eagles 6, and the Bulldogs win again, and they go 6-0. 6-0 is how they've started out this year. Amazing job. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you next week.
At the northwest gate behind the concession stand. So if you are looking for a ride down to the Nazarene Church,